Good morning. It's been a little bit. I don't think I've talked to any of y'all since Kanto 9, which was like 2.5 weeks ago. Hope everyone's having a lovely time. Let me just make sure. Yep, I'm audible.com. Haven't used that service in a long while. Wait a second. There's something we need here. Let's get, let's get the stream deck up. Let's get some audio up. Hey, yeah, Escu's here. Yeah, Uncle Escu's here. All right, let's see. Stream deck, properties. Yeah, we thought it might be a good time to try and reviewing this kit together, because we did it on a whim at one point and thought, that was fun. Let's do it again. All right, let's see. Should we do it? There we go. Hello Nakai, hello Lucid, hello Karma, hello Six, hello Soul, hello Platypus. We're both streaming to our own folks. I'm hoping the ID's good too. I've recognized that burn syncing is probably one of my my favorite combinations, and I hope that matches up here. Hope you enjoyed the idea made for you. It looked good. I really like the polarizer idea. It was fun. Hey, Freddy, just curious, if one did assertion detective IDs, who? Oh, I thought about this a lot. Moses Otis, Don, Ezra, and anyone from Merceau to Heathcliff to Gregor, Vespa. That's what I'd hope for, entirely. So we really need one more piece of info. It'll work out. You'll take your time. But yeah, I believe we are still waiting on the kits to be made available. Let me double check Limbus Twitter. And once we get those, we're gonna, oh, no, there it is. They're here, okay. Let me open up the images. Let me also undeafen because I'm pretty sure Ezgi will be ready any second now. Ooh, we're both going to our own folks. Okay. Let's get a window capture back up, babies. Ooh, where'd you go? But nah. I'm hoping to really like Ren. Wait, are these one-pagers? Oh my god, these are both one-pagers. Hold on. Yo. Oh, that's a good sign. That is quite a good sign. At least that this will be manageable. How many passes we got? 1, 2, 3 with a support. Defense 2. Okay, so this guy's gonna have different like styles of skills, not different skills entirely. Okay.
Hello, Frey.
Hello, Ezgu.
Hopefully your audio is good. I will trust my stream to tell me if it's not.
All right. Hopefully I remember to unmute you on stream. No, it looks like you're good.
Let's bring you down a bit.
By all means, one must.
How does Frey sound?
I'm doing
please. A new thing.
We're trying something new here, so it's gonna be a bit before we dig into it. Just want to make sure it's good.
Frey sounds good. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Guys, how does Ezgu sound on this end? Cindy Sneaks asks, he sounds a bit quiet compared to the music.
Hello.
Oh God, let me turn you up.
After I just did that, I'm so sorry about that. It's too funny to just do that.
No, it's very funny. Let's see. Yeah. Filters.
Especially because like I don't have to deal with the consequences of it.
No, right?
I just see chat go like, my ears, oh my god, my ears.
Okay, well someone said good, and then I turned... Ezgu sounds depressed, but he's just embodying Hohenheim. Okay. Well,
no man, that's just how I sound.
Day in, day out, he's making it work. Okay. Let me also make a post that we are going live. Or that we are live, rather. Oh, right, I haven't done that. We always gotta do that.
Donation saying to say hi to Frey. Quintessence of Life sent a $50 hi to you.
Ooh, hello, Quint. Welcome, I'm glad you're here.
Yes, half the hate show should have been 2 stars, but also 2 stars are a flawed concept. That's a whole other thing.
All right,
honestly.
We're bringing up old arguments already. I see.
But okay, but like the 2-star thing is real. Like, why do they cost the same fucking XP? It's dumb. I don't think they should have removed them, but they should have. Okay, you're right.
Before we even touch these IDs, we're talking about 2-stars, which have not existed for like a year.
I mean, okay, but the last one was Lantern Yi Song relevant?
Yeah, you're right. The last one is dead.
That's certainly a not very kind way of putting that.
All right, we're live streaming. We're live reviewing the new kits.
We better not get 4 stars. My chat is saying dumb things.
Oh God, please
I
no.
I want 4-star IDs.
And also, Ezgu is here. Cool. That sounds really passive-aggressive, so I'm gonna leave it in. Come on in.
I have Gregor's kid on the screen, and somebody said he's bleed.
Wait,
yeah,
really?
Did you read? Or sorry, oh, it must be Pinky Sinclair. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I thought someone was surprised about it being Burn. I'm tired.
Yeah, you're good. It's
I thought
fine.
they didn't read Hohenheim's kit. Yeah, that's about right.
Content night spoilers allowed? Yeah. Yeah, content. It's been 2 weeks. It's fine.
It's kind of inevitable.
Yeah.
Also, there's definitely 2 pages, so I should get those.
Wait, are there 2 pages?
For
Okay.
Gregor, at least.
Oh, yeah. There he is. There he is.
Did
Okay.
you just add that now? Oh no, it was like 3 minutes ago.
Okay. So then, bear with me, chat. It's been a hot minute, so I'm getting back into the groove. There we go. So, do you want to start with... I'll let you pick this go around. Do you want to start with Gregor or Sinkle?
I feel like Sinclair's gonna be faster.
You can.
So, holy coins! Oh my god!
All right, hold up. Let me just make sure this man doesn't have a second page. Nope, that's it.
I don't think.
Dope. All right. So, since we haven't done this, well, we've done this a bit before. I'll just give some context. I usually do this by going over the passives and custom statuses first. Are you good with running it that way?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, let's run with... I didn't post on Twitter. That's fine. I'm sure you did.
I did.
Okay, cool. So, we've got... Oh, let me make sure that the notepad is on a higher layer than the window capture.
I'm seeing welcome back Blade Lineage Sinclair, and that's not a good thing to say. That is not very nice.
They're both syndicates, they're both poised. Let's see where it goes. So, first off, Ren Sinclair has one single custom status, Moonlit as your blade, which looks like it's exactly the same as Ren, except maybe he also deals more critical hit based on stack. That's nice.
Yeah, I don't think that was on Ren. I think it was just the shield, because every Canto 9 fight has to have shield to some extent.
I suppose so. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, wow, that is a very simple passive. I mean, the first one is just turn end any excess poise past X, probably 20 will be converted to Moonlit Azure Blade up to a maximum of Y, which is kind of like the Mirror Dungeon nerds, feel free to correct me, but I think it's like Frugality or something that does that, where it's like you convert any poise above 20 to poise count at the end of the turn.
I thought that was Angel's Cut.
I can zoom in a bit. It's one of those poise gifts, but instead it's with Moonlit Azure Blade, which I mean, any way to increase critical damage is nice. And then if you did not... Wait, what? Oh. If you did not equip attack skills this turn, heal SP and gain slash power up next turn. That is...
Ayo-yo?
Full stop Heathcliff.
Wait! Oh, that would be a good use, yeah! Okay, so let's see.
Well, it's not... It's just very similar to his, which is surprising. I would not have expected that out of, like... I never really saw him as, like... I guess the idea is like you prepare for your big skill, but we haven't read them yet.
We'll see. Yeah. Let's not get assumptions. Let's just see what we've got. But yeah, singular focus of the mind. I just got it. Oh, hello. Oh my God, hello.
Who wants to play tic-tac-toe?
Hello, quintessential essence of life. I will say hi to Ezgu for you. They say hi.
This is a mutually beneficial agreement.
I can tell. Thank you. That's very sweet. Okay. Yeah, you got a little ahead, so I'm just gonna say singular focus of the mind. It looks like an innate passive instead of a sin passive.
Yep.
So on turn end, excess poise. But thank you, that's very sweet, mate. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Or whatever it is, wherever you are. Any excess poise past X is turned into moonlit as your blade. While I'm doing,
you got your notepad, yeah.
Yeah, I need to take notes for this because literally, so whenever I make the little kit review shit, it's only useful after I take notes early, and then I get to actually verbalize it with chat, and then that goes through a filter to make sure, wait, is this actually right, or are we just talking out of our ass? Then a combat start. While I type this out, which of the apprentices did you think was the most fun to fight?
To fight?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really fair, because, like, 3 of them don't get their own fight.
True.
Well, no, okay, no, Lucio does. So never mind.
Yeah.
2 of them don't. Kira doesn't, and, I mean, Albina... Ren appears in 2 fights, so does Albina, but, like, they're never alone.
Yeah. I will say Kira got the most shafted out of any of them because she was just put in timeout by Moses.
Like, just the most unfortunate thing, really. Like... Fucking...
Okay, I finished typing.
A prescript. That's cool. Stand in front of any open window and breathe in deeply 3 times and fold your hands across your chest and nod to no one in particular. Okay, 1 second, Frey.
All right. It's okay. I'll be back after Ezgu comes back from the dead.
Open window. Breathe in deeply 3 times.
I put pride in bullying Kira specifically. I'm happy for you. Let's see. Okay, so we've got the next passive, the Orthodox Blade. Combat start. Gain poise. Oh, based on pride resin. Okay. I know resin's not like an especially like unique style to get buffs with, but I do like pride kind of being the pride resin, or rather poise being the pride resin status, kind of like how middle's envy resin. They were leaning into that a bit in season 5, and I feel like you dropped it kind of in season 6, so that's nice. Pride resin.
I mean, it was more season for poise, like pride resonance poise. That's season 3.
Is it? Because I remember like
that's like Blade Lineage and Captain Ishmael.
I guess so. I guess I was thinking more like Thoracalgia or stuff with I think actually the Fell Bullet ID might have had something as well. I
don't know jack shit about that guy because I don't care about him.
Wait, you can't read the kit? Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me, I need to adjust this view a few ways. Let's do it like this. We'll put this up in the corner so you guys can see a little bit more of it. I don't think you guys need to see the notepad as much. Okay. So we've got these. He still works like Ren, who was my favorite, like, of the apprentices we fought, because I thought he had a very cool gimmick, at least for pacing's sake. And
I mean, I will say I really liked just, like, dealing extra damage, like, with coins. I just think it's fun to see the separate number in general. So fighting him was cool, and then Pinky Nurse Father came out, and that's my least favorite fight, so.
Oh, really? That was my second favorite. Damn.
Shield. Oh, let's give you this cool boss fight in part 2, and then it's all shield. And once you deplete the shield, you're done.
Yeah, but that was a preview. That was a preview. Okay, we're gonna get so off track with this.
In the actual fight, you have to deplete shield.
Yeah.
It gets lower, but you still deplete.
That's just different. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna get distracted by that. Okay, defense skills. Okay, so we got Clashable Guard.
Is that 2?
That's true.
X plus poise changes it to the evade, which is interesting. I'm trying to think of an instance where you'd rather have a guard than an evade, where this could be like bad. But it gains poise and poise count on combat start. So I mean this.
PNC.
They haven't released a poise ID in a while that like really struggles with poise. I think.
I think that ship sailed in season 3. Yeah.
I might be misremembering, but like I don't think so.
Well, I guess I remember with Smeagol, like Gregor, that's the first one that felt like, oh man, they're really on top of their poise game.
Is the first one that can actually like maybe maintain it.
Yeah.
But even then, he's just a little negative. Okay, and I actually don't think there's ever a situation you'd rather have the guard unless you, like, hit tails with the evade, because you gain shield on the evade anyway.
Yeah.
Equal to the Moonlit Azure Blade, which there is no specific stack that we could assume for this, even. Because I think it's, on Reddit it was like 99, right? Oh, She-Faust? Okay, guys, let's not make fun of She-Faust. She is dog shit, you are right.
I mean, is that really a poise unit?
Unfortunately, yes, because she has, like, she relies on crit for damage. It's like,
I feel...
okay, guys, we're bringing up, like, this... Okay, like, really... It's so sad.
I feel like having you on stream has caused everyone's, like, past demons to start to appear, and now, like, every single... It's kind of like Ricardo in the middle. You're having to continuously fend it off.
Yeah, I mean, I just forget about these IDs, like, struggling with poison stuff, but, like... I remember people got mad at me for saying, like, the actual Ji-Chun unit in battle was bad, when, like, can we all agree she was not good until Spring Cultivation, right?
I feel like she was fine. I feel like using the rotation...
She just fed Dulcinea's SP, and that pissed me off.
Wait, you use Ji-Chun Ishmael with Dulcinea?
No, the actual unit of Ji-Chun.
Oh, that... Okay, no, yeah, that one was not good. That one was not helpful.
Yeah,
Wholeheartedly agree.
Cute. Yeah.
It was a nice idea. I like the idea, and you know what? Ji-Chun walked and tripped so that the LCD could run.
That's true, yes. Though arguably Virgilius did it first.
This is true. Virgilius bled so that Ji-Chun could trip. Skill 3, yes. Fallstar Slayer.
Well, okay, no, actually, noteworthy, by the way. On evade, gain crit damage up next turn.
This is true. Okay, you're right.
I mean, this will be capped at, like, 1 or 2, sadly.
Yes.
But it is... They seem to want to make the... Especially considering Ryoshu's great trichilialism.
Trichilicism, yeah.
Yeah, what you said. I assume that... I mean, I don't want to say Ryoshu's getting Pinky Nurse Father ID, but, like, considering crit damage up seems to be what they want to do here, I'd be surprised if that's not, like, the Pinky gimmick.
I mean...
Is just, like, increasing crit damage, straight up.
I mean...
That was not a new status. It has been in the game.
I mean,
specifically on that Ryoshu ego.
I feel like it'll be a bit before we get that ID though, so we might we might.
That's true.
Yeah, because you know, Pinky Nurse Father is waiting for no one. Anyway, so Fallstar Slayer.
Single coin, deal more damage based on excess attack weight beyond the number of actual targets. That's nice. They've been doing that recently, where, like, if it's a single target, attack weight steals deal more damage. This is kind of a neat way to lean into that further.
Hold on. Deal more damage based on attack weight. So, oh, you mean if there's only a single target because it would otherwise have more because of attack weight. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, because it gains variable levels of attack weight. So if, like, you're fighting one enemy, you get 2 attack weight, you get, like, plus 20 damage, 3 attack weight, plus 40, etc., which is neat.
Okay, I was thinking this might be a, I guess that's unfocused volley. I was thinking it would be kind of like C. Roja, where it'd have several attack weight by default, but I guess that's not necessarily the case.
It could, but it seems like this is one of the ones where, like, gain status, gain attack weight based on status that you have.
Right. All right.
Could be wrong.
We'll go down the line. On use at XMAB, convert to UBs, gain coin.
It does say X and not X plus, so I assume that's a flat amount. Which is interesting.
If it's a flat amount, that usually means it's the maximum. Yeah,
right. So like, which concerns me, because that makes me think that Moonlit Azure Blade cannot go very high.
Or it'll generate fast, kind of like with how Battle Blood with Heathcliff did. It got up to 20 relatively quickly, if I recall.
That's true. Which the generation of that is based on either... Or no, it's literally just based on excess poise, which I guess Pride Resonance can supplement that, so... Yeah, he's probably gaining it pretty fast.
And and that's how Ren did it back in the actual fight. So I have some expectations that this will not be a super slow Generation 2, but you know, we'll see when the time comes.
Actually, because the main thing about the Ren fight to me was the fact that he had both a guard and evade, and you like had to attack into it to lower the amount of poise. So it's neat that they actually made that happen in this ID, where like he has a guard and an evade.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so on use, it converts to UBs at an amount of MAB, gain coin power based on poise, gain base power based on MAB, and gain poise. Overall, it's got all the accoutrements you'd want so far. Ooh, let's see. And then before attack, gain attack weight based on MAB.
Mike die?
Mike die?
What the fuck? Me Mike dying?
Who Mike die?
Who Mike died?
Ayo?
For me. On my
For
end.
you.
It's for Frey?
It's for me. Oh.
Is it happening for you too?
Let's see. Wait.
Is your chat saying that?
They're not saying it, and my OBS looks good. Where we're going, we don't need count.
Weird.
No, okay, we good on my end. You might...
Let me, like, leave and rejoin.
Alright, yeah. Hello?
Okay, speak now.
Hello.
Is that any better?
Is that any better, chat? Mike is good. Mike is good on my chat, at least. What we're reading about as good. We're getting there.
Stream is exploding. Okay, let's calm down.
Wait, wait, let me actually try going to your stream.
Okay. It's good now. Weird. That was literally just Discord's fault then.
Oh, okay, lovely. After attack. After attack, yeah. Consume MAB based on attack weight. Okay, that makes sense.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
It's not anyone's favorite part of the move, but like it feels expected based on how IDs tend to work. They tend to consume these things.
Yeah, it's just another weird like ramp down ID. Ramp up, ramp down.
Yeah. That's how it happens, and then deal more damage on a critical hit. Oh, I should mark that. I'll just put on crit. On crit.
Very simple effects happening here. Which I guess the pinky. Sorry. Someone in my chat said it's because you were downloading Heathcliff Yowie again, Esku, with a tilde at the end. So apparently Hong Lu is in my chat accusing me of downloading Heathcliff Yowie, which is something I have never done.
There's a 6-7 joke to be made in here.
There probably is. That's true.
All right, and then
I would say it's charge in disguise. That's a bit reductive, but it's just it doesn't feel good for like you ramp up for your payoff and then it's like gone. Again, it all depends on how fast it is and all that, and it is a skill 3.
Yeah,
but you know.
So I wonder if we can take a look at, and we might do this later, take a look at Ren skills on the wiki, just to see what it's like, and maybe review the trailer later on. But so far,
what theme is this?
This is feeling simpler than usual, but it's also like, hey, boys unit, kind of an introduction to a pinky unit, even though we've already had, we kind of already had that.
And Zilu, no? Like,
yeah. But I feel like that's different. That's more H-Corp. Well, that's more H-Corp and Thumb.
It is.
So, like, this is pure
It's
pinky.
just funny seeing people say, like, oh, it's the first pinky ID, when, like, technically, no.
Technically, no.
Definitely the first one that's meant to be pinky.
Mm-hmm. Either way, it's something that's more specifically pinky, and it's on the simpler side, so we'll just have to keep looking at the rest of it, see where it's going, but I'm liking it so far. Okay. Okay, so then we've got skill 2, which is Nameless Slash.
Unflexed volley.
Yeah, right?
Skill 2, wow.
Yeah, and not even R-Corp Hong Lu. Let's see. On use.
No, that is on R-Corp Hong Lu.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like, this isn't even R-Corp Hong Lu. Like, that was the first one with a skill 2.
Yeah.
For every X poise, I do like this change to base power, kind of, although, where's the coin power on this man's? Like,
he doesn't get any, and there's a good reason, because he gains poise counts, deal more damage, and then he reuses on crit. So he basically has 4 coins here, I'm assuming. There's no way this shit's going to 5.
That, you know what? You make a really good point. Okay.
I mean, it could, but I feel like it's unlikely. It's also a real shame this does not inflict bleed count. Like, look, I love Mills Sinclair to death. Like, probably my favorite ID in the game. Mm-hmm. But Sinclair needed a bleed ID, and this, like, doesn't really have count. I mean, it could be really good potency. Could be like a Cloud Cutter situation.
I feel like this is, I don't know, I feel like this is just bleed in name only for the sake of the mirror dungeon.
Yeah, I feel that way too, because I don't think Ren might have had bleed, but I don't remember.
I think he was definitely poise focused. Like, he may have had some, but that was not the point.
Because Albina had bleed. So if there was bleed being inflicted, I assume it was from her.
Yeah. So on crit, heads. Nice that it's head specifically. Reuse coin X times. I'll just mark that in there because they didn't. And then, ooh, okay, there we go. It's not X times, no, because then he can get up to 2 uses. Reuse on heads hit. Reuse the coin with enough MAB. Got it. Reuse coin.
Which is basically just a fail-safe, I guess?
I don't know if I'd call it a fail-safe.
Or is it gonna be max 1 on crit and then another 1 if you have enough Moonlit Azure Blade?
I would assume it's the latter because it says on reuse heads hit.
It does. That is true. Okay, so you get a 3rd coin if you crit, and then another if you have enough. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So 2 things I'm noticing already. They're leaning into not just poise, but high SP, which means... wasn't there something that gave them SP earlier? Yeah.
If he doesn't equip attack skills, he gains SP.
So singular focus on the mind. Okay, I'm getting a lot of, like, Sinclair energy based on that alone, which ain't a great sign on its own, but I'm more optimistic for this ID.
What's similar there?
Sinclair, like, the Hey Show.
Yes. What is similar about this?
Because he liked getting heads hit and generated SP, and did more on certain damage thresholds, or he did more when he hurt a lot.
That is true.
Yeah, let's get some Mad Rat Dead on this.
But a question: how much bleed does he need to apply to be good? So if we assume that we're using the 2nd coin thrice. 2 bleed is probably good enough to be good. 3 would be really good.
Yeah, because then you're getting up to 9 after a single coin skill.
9 potency is very good for 1 skill.
One thing worth remembering though is that it is unfocused volley, so unless it's all on a single target and part, that bleed is going to get spread out likely.
It seems like you want to use him on a single target anyway, because of the damage bonus on excess attack weight.
Yeah, but that's only on the skill 3.
Yeah, but it's just like, it seems like that's what he wants to do in general.
Okay. Well, let's see where it goes with the skill 1. We've almost got everything down. So let's see. On use, I'll just say, on use, gain poise C, not B. And then, I should format this a bit better. And then gain coin power based on poise P. Then coin effects. Gain poise. Only poise P, only poise potency. Inflict bleed count, which is
this is his
nice.
Only bleed count, which is interesting that it's just on the skill 1. That's pretty rare, I feel like.
I mean, I kind of get it. If you're gonna have bleed count on there and this be like honorary bleed, then you may as well have it on the skill that's gonna appear half the time.
Yeah, I always find it so strange when they don't put it on the skill 3. Maybe that's and this is a bad comparison, but Knight of Despair Roja, the skill 3 is both, mini Rhyme Shank, right?
Sure.
And I feel like that feels good to play with, whereas
hello, Ricardo.
I enjoy the little individual, +1 bleed count. Oh yeah, I enjoy that less. It's just less less fun a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with bleed count, like you really need that to build. And I get that this is a team building game overall. But if you're only gonna have like, all your count on CL3s, that's like 1/6 of your skills that's building any count.
Nah, the bleed is literally just there for MD. Like, you're not getting pride resonance on a bleed team, I don't think.
I agree. I agree.
Like, what bleed IDs that are good have pride?
Okay, I think I see what you're saying. So on someone that's like just bleed in name only, having it on the skill 3 makes sense.
I mean, it's just clear this is just meant for MD, is my point. Like, I doubt these bleed numbers are gonna be very good. Like, sure.
There we go.
The bleed potency on the skill 2 might be good, but if his poise count relies on pride resonance, and you need the pride, the poise and the movement Azure Blade to reuse coins to get the bleed potency, he will still not be good.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see it. I think it really depends on how the engine works here, so to speak. That's the biggest factor. I have assuaged the middle. There we go. Yes.
KK Duo, Roja, Merceau, yeah. Okay. There are a few that have quite a bit of pride, but like Roja, you want to use the counter if you're using the skill 1 most times, but yeah, that is true.
Let's mark the support passive.
More pride than I thought.
Yeah. Let's mark the support passive, and then we can get into like assessing the ID as a whole. Tranquility. 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 This
I like
is
the fastest speed, heals SP, and gains shield when starting combat with a defense skill equipped. Okay, so, Heisho.
Motherfucker.
I mean, Heisho upscale, guys. This is what we've been waiting for.
I mean, you would have to replace Yo Sinclair on the Heisho team to make this work.
Oh no! not him. Oh no.
Oh well, yep. I guess he has a point. Yeah, there we go. Is Ezgoon going to be a part of these now?
That is. We've talked about that idea.
Yeah, we've been thinking. We're kind of just feeling things out right now. If it turns into like the 3 a.m. every other Monday podcast with Frey and Ezgu, then that's fine.
It's for She-Faust? That's what people are saying? Why would this be for She-Faust?
It heals SP and gains shield. Wait, is she fast? Will she be the ally with the fastest speed?
4 to 7. I don't think she'll be that fast.
I like Cube Man. Please let him stay. I realize that this is not. I realize I was about to make a joke that is more of a Purga joke and not a stream joke. Oops. Oh well. Let's see. But I think it's fine. I don't think Tranquility is something that's going to be very useful.
I actually think this is a pretty good support passive, like all things considered.
I feel like it's more useful if you're on the back foot or if you're early on and you're trying to start your SP generation. I don't know if I would consider it a high priority, but it has uses.
I like anything where I can put it on in the background of like as a support ID, just like in any team basically. And there's almost any like most teams will be able to use this if they want to, unless it's like 3 pride resonance, which it does feel like it'll be resonance, but I feel like it'll be 2 pride, which I think is doable, but not great.
Do we have a lot of resonance passives that are that are 2 cents?
Is what I thought about, by the way, chatter. That is a good call. Because yeah, you get the extra bonus there.
Nice. Do we have a lot of resonance passives that are like 2 sins? Or not 2 sins, but like 2 of the sin, like any resonance? I thought most of them went with 3.
Specifically, I know this is why South Sinclair has one.
Okay. I see.
I hate that's the only one I can think of. I really don't like that that's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, I know. The trauma runs deep.
Sinclair actually has one, I think. I think his is 2 pride resonance on support passive.
Here, let's just throw this up. I guess we'll go to Sinclair as a reference. Sinclair.
That's kind of bad that I'm listing Sinclair IDs.
Wait, why is it not changing over to the... No, it should be. Yeah, it should be changing over to the wiki. Let's see. Sinclair before... Well, I'm not gonna say that spoiler. let's go into Blade Lineage. And then... okay, 2 res on the combat passive. 3 res on the support.
Yeah.
And then...
3 res on support? Oh.
And
okay,
then...
I got those confused then.
Okay, so wait, there might be precedent for... Yes, so the combat passive on Sinclair is 2 res, and on the support passive is 4
Oh, no, his is 10% damage list. Yeah, I'm getting confused with in-battle passives, because Encorpioshu is combat passive as well. I thought about that one too.
I see. Frey, what are your Walpurgis predictions? Birds?
I kind of agree with birds. I think that makes sense.
I think birds is more likely, but I kind of want to go to Oz. I feel like now would be a good time for Oz, just based on power scaling. Because we're leaning more into Vobs slowly but surely, but Oz has a good amount of haste.
I still want, and maybe this will come later, but like I still really want. I'm said Spiral Contempt. Fuck. Burrowing Heaven or so.
Oh, ooh, can we get Burrowing Heaven and Schadenfreude? That would feel so good.
Yeah, right? Like, I feel like that'd be really cool. I don't know who gets Schadenfreude, but like, maybe Rocha?
Avert your gaze from me or something like that. Always watching.
No, Rocha just got fucking Nine to Despair. What am I saying? I don't know who would get Schadenfreude, but they could probably do it.
I feel that might be a Heathcliff or Yi Song. I don't know. Give me Black Swan or give me Death. Oh, Black Swan's a good one. Okay, no, I'm gonna get nostalgic on a lot of these.
That's good. I hope you get over your cold soon. I hope you know that your words hurt me, because I do not have a cold, but thank you.
Oh, they didn't...
I appreciate the well wishes, regardless.
They didn't ask me if I would get over my cold, and I do have one.
Yeah, right? Because I feel like that was swapped around, almost. Faust, German word. True.
Oh,
Faust has to get the German Schadenfreude, because she's German.
Actually, wait, Faust and not being perceived correctly, or like, avert your gaze from me, kinda hits, though.
But Merceau is the only sinner without an ID for Walt now, right? I don't think anyone else is missing.
You're right. I mean, it depends on if we're doing ID or ego, but yeah, I think you're right. But I mean, it could be both. One shot and one Burrowing Heaven. He doesn't have to get both. Okay. We let a chat question detract a little bit, so let's go on to the breakdown itself.
That's my favorite thing to do.
No, you're right. We are good to do it. I just like... I guess I like to pace this out. But yeah, it's not inherently bad. So, okay. We now have confirmation that this ID is predominantly poise. Wants MAB to stack fast. I'm not gonna factor in bleed.
Mur has regret. Is that an ID, chatter?
I mean, they're right.
1 second.
I thought about it. They're right. They do have regret.
So does have regret, but it is not an ID.
That's true. This is true. Wants high SP, and I'm putting that down because yes, most units want high SP, but he's very headset oriented.
Conditionals, yeah.
Yeah, conditionals.
He wants crit and headset. Is this the? This is. I can't believe I missed this. Is this the first time we've had double conditionals on a like coin effect?
Oh,
because he needs to crit and hit headset.
I feel like it can't be, right? I feel like there have been others.
Or at least it's the first time it's been formatted this way.
It might be the first time it's formatted this way, because I think we might have seen reuse headset before.
Not first time? What was the first time, Smith? I trust your opinion.
Hey, Smith.
I must be forgetting when this happened.
Let's see. Crit / heads as a focus.
Fell Bullet? Did everything happen on Fell Bullet and I just didn't pay attention to that ID?
Is it Fell Bullet ID?
It might be Fell Bullet ID. Remember, Ting Tang? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in a kit reveal like this, have we ever seen it formatted like this? I don't know, whatever. You are right. Ting Tang does have a reuse headset. That is true.
On hit, after attack, defense. Maybe I'm just...
doesn't have any Whelp ID. Okay, you guys need to not talk in chat.
What?
I'm sorry, that's me. Just take a second to think before you say things.
It's okay. You know, maybe they were taking a gamble at it.
And I skipped that Walpurgis match, so I don't blame you. but she definitely does have a well recognized ID.
It's okay. That one didn't come with a story. That one's easier to forget.
Yeah, that one is pretty forgettable.
Quick.
But just think for a moment.
Okay, I think I consider this different. Regardless, so let's think this through, because this ID at his peak is going to use the best of his skill 2 and skill 3. I think skill 3 is probably more important, but skill 2 seems to have like a good amount of reason to throw him out there. Like it's already, you're not gonna be upset if you get that at his peak too.
Here's my quick thought.
Yeah.
This guy's an MD warrior because Poise is really good with Clear Mirror, Calm Water.
All right, Soda Hung Lu has it,
critting
right?
a bunch. What? Okay.
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
And he has bleed, so he's double keyword, but like who isn't? I think outside of MD, because who cares, he's gonna really live and die by how high he can get his extra crit damage based on MAB and maybe his evade, but I doubt that'll matter as much. And also his ramp up time will matter, but I think it's mostly like will the payoff be worth it?
Let's see. I agree. Because in order to get the most out of a skill 3, like let's work backwards from this. These are factors that will matter. He is going to get the most damage from the attack weight and also the additional percentage of damage that's being done on crit heads hit. Since he wants crit heads hit and Moonlit Azure Blade, the question is how quickly that stacks. So to figure out how quickly that stacks, we need to see how quickly he can get MAB, Poise, and SP. SP, he's gonna get through general means, but also through his defenses anytime he uses them. So that just means he has a chance of getting it with every skill usage. I mean, if he clashes at least. His Chain Strike has 1, 2...
He actually doesn't need to clash because it's combat start.
I was thinking like if he uses an offensive skill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His Chain Strike has 2 instances of getting Poise. His skill 2 also has 2 instances of it, and his skill 3 has 1 instance, but you're not really using that to generate Poise as much. So both of his defensive skills tend to use it, and the Swerve, well, it doesn't give him Poise, but his Swerve will only apply if he already has enough. So that's kind of like, cool, you're already set. You can avoid getting to that point if need be. So I want to say that he is quite literally poised to be good at generating it.
I agree. I think just having Pride Resonance there makes me comfortable saying that he'll be fine.
Yeah. So let's see.
The issue is, like, how much Moonlit Azure Blade is he going to need? Because that, like, he's just going to eat it. The boy wants so much poise.
So let's see. That is a good question. My expectation would be anywhere from 20 to 25 because okay, so poise functionally caps out at 20. Potency functionally.
Yes, and any excess is going to be converted into Moonlit Azure Blade.
Right, but also
up to a maximum of Y per turn, which
yes.
Who knows what that means.
But even without that, poise functionally caps out at 20 in 90% of instances, unless you're using like some fell bullet shenanigans or like, oh, if you have more than 20, convert to something else. But like, what we're saying is that he will need to, at max, get to 20 poise to get that guaranteed crit, because I will assume it's past 20. I'm gonna assume that.
If it's not, that's stupid. Someone in my chat said max 30, max 5 gains a turn. No. If this thing is not 20, then that's just stupid. There's literally, like, zero reason for it to not be.
I'm willing to bank on it, so likely converts from 20 plus poise
Smith's
to
saying
MAB.
cap was 25, which, I mean, they don't have to keep it 1-to-1, but that is a good shout.
They're talking about for MAB, right?
I think for conversion.
Let's see.
Poise to MAB.
Oh, that's actually true. I think I remember that. Let's see, cause like gain 5 for everyone. Slash damage. Where are you? Oh yeah, poise potency is capped at 25. Yep. Okay. Anyway, so 2025. That actually helps my point. If we are relying on him getting to MAB, because his skill 3 needs him to be at a certain level of MAB, then this man is going to be a poise machine. He will need that fast.
He just wants a lot of it.
So by that logic, getting him to crit should be relatively easy. And after you get him to the point where he's guaranteed to crit, whatever this maximum of Y is the only reason that his MAB will be capped out. So, this means that very high poise gen is not just dependent, but I feel likely for the ID. We love the sun. Okay, chat has gone on a little mini arc.
Yeah, they tend to.
I'm happy for that. Sometimes, at some point, I want to just like track all the little mini role-playing adventures that my chat, and I assume a bunch of PM streamers chats go on, and just see what they get up to see if I can string them as a series of stories.
Somebody said something interesting where it's like, is the plan to just defense skill until you build up enough moonlit? Because, like, I mean, his skill doesn't seem remarkable. If we don't care about the bleed count, which I don't think we do.
I think you could make the case that you could defense skill until you get up to a certain level of SP.
I mean, yeah, that is probably true.
Because let's say
low coins, so yeah, clashing early SPs, great.
Because the defense at a certain level of poise will swap it out. Defense only gives him 1 instance of poise gen, which is not a guarantee that it's worse, but when we see several of the other skills have 2, especially when, well, I guess only the first coin on skill 2 generates poise, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second, I was
nice
wrong.
That the reuse one gives poise count.
Right, okay, I was wrong. I said that there were 5 instances of poise potency generated on the offensive skills. There are only 4. The skill 2 only has 1. Never mind. But still, it's reliable. Okay. So then, we're nearly done with this. Oh, he also gains poise on Pride Resin. How can I forget that?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if it'll be the biggest deal, but it is neat.
I think it just continues to bleed into the idea that, yeah, this guy is a poise machine. He's an ultimate poise machine. Which also implies, right. So you notice something that he's missing though.
What?
He is missing, outside of this inflict bleed, any kind of status to inflict on the enemy. And I think we can agree, he is likely not gonna be on your team for the sake of inflicting bleed.
Yes.
Okay, and that tells me...
It's just for envy.
Right. And that tells me that this ID rides or dies offensively on the extra crit damage. Kinda like, kinda like how Drifting Blade Ryoshu did.
I agree. If the on-evade effect is like... Okay, because crit damage up is just 10% more crit damage, right?
Yes, it's the same as any of the other damage up abilities.
Okay. If they will so graciously allow us to get like 3 off of that evade, then I feel like this ID flows nicely. Mm-hmm. Plus 3 bleed count on skill 1. You are funny, chatter.
That is a cute idea.
Like a max 3 on the evade would feel good and be nice, but I also don't know if that's too much, considering you're already increases critical hit damage. That's just I don't know. I feel like that feels better.
I feel like if it's only that, sure, but let's see. On crit, heads hit, gain haste. I'm just gonna go down the line on the offensive skills. Skill 1 only gains haste on crit. I forget if there was like a status. Deal more damage on critical hit based on stack with MAB. So that could, if it's based on 1 MAB and it gets up to like 20, that could lead up to like a total of 50% if we're gonna use that amount.
Outside of... Oh no, the skill 2 does have deal more damage on crit, just in base. I thought it was only the skill 3.
Oh, okay. You're right, it does.
He's probably fine then. It's probably like max 2. There's enough like little small bonuses that it's probably...
I think max 2 is reasonable, but I would not be upset with 1, only because I feel like we're gonna have enough damage buffs to kind of warrant it, at least on the skill 3. The skill 2, when it says deal more damage on crit with unfocused volley, the fact that the heads or the coins are reused on heads, I think is good. I don't really care about the skill 1. And then the skill 3, UBs are whatever, they're nice. Gain base power for every, I don't care. Gain poise, I don't care. Gain attack weight, sure. It's really
if
just...
the enemy is resistant to fried slash, he crumbles. Welcome back, Blade Lineage Merceau.
It's the same idea, but deal more damage on critical hit, deal more damage on slash, and then deal more damage based on excess attack weight. I guess that means he's better on single target enemies. Like, single part enemies, so that's something.
I think I just hate unfocused volley. It's a cool idea. It is literally just to nerf IDs though. It's annoying not being able to focus your damage.
I like unfocused volley, but I think in the grand scheme of things, it is the 15-3 of giving IDs attack weight.
Yes, that is a good way to put it, actually. I do agree with that.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. I'm gonna get a vision down. The vision is generate SP, or let me scroll here. Generate SP and poise through defensive, or let's say guard skill. Guard skill / winning clashes at start. Then after at, we'll say 20 plus poise, generate MAB for more damage and fuel. There might be a case to make about using Swerve the turn before you get a skill 3, but I'm not gonna factor that in just yet.
Depends on crit damage up, I'd say, probably.
Yeah.
Because like you get a slash power up next turn, which, I mean, it is more impactful in the skill 2, but...
Yeah.
I feel like if anything, you swerve before skill 2. Like, skill 2 is probably the bigger payoff here.
That's true, actually. And then S2 and S3 are used as major damage, applications, which means that if we're gonna look at how this ID could be ruined, it's if it clashes poorly, there's literally barely any status application and that doesn't matter, but if the damage...
I think it's really just like regular fights he's pretty mid, probably. I mean, what ID can you not say that for though, kind of, just because like a lot of gimmicks don't work.
I'm not gonna sneeze putting him in. He'll be fine, I'm sure.
I'd say like, oh my god, Frey's getting robotic again. One moment, let's fix that.
Damn, Discord really be acting up.
Maybe if I turn off stream mode, I have no clue what is causing that.
Hello.
Strange.
Am I human again?
I hope so.
Yeah. All right.
Why is it so ass? Maybe it's probably something I'm doing wrong.
It might be Discord.
I have a separate input for the first time here.
Yeah.
Hopefully that fixed it.
Fingers crossed. If the worst case is that we gotta leave and rejoin the call. In fact, I'll leave and rejoin the call just for good measure. But that's an acceptable strain.
Welcome back.
Hello. Thank you. But yeah, this can be ruined if damage application is bad. And then, as far as team comps go, like, definitely wants to be in a Pride / Poise team.
Yeah, I think... I mean, we said Poise generation should be fine. I do think, like, depending on how much value they put into that passive, which I don't think will be that much, it'll probably be, like, Pride Resonance divided by 2 Poise potency. So, like...
Oh, yeah.
In most situations, it'll probably just be a nice 1 extra Poise a turn. That's my guess.
I can see that. I could see it going as high as, like, per Poise potency, because this man's, I think, needs a high threshold. I would not be surprised.
If he has Magic Bullet level of conditionals. That has not happened since Magic Bullet.
Wait, Magic Bullet level of conditionals? Wait.
Otis, with, like, getting +3 coin power.
Oh, okay, yeah,
I don't think that's happened on any non-single coin skill.
Does he have a Poise-focused ego?
No. Superior egos are so bad. Maybe Tears. I actually don't know what Tears does.
It's mainly self-harm oriented and rupture.
Awesome. So that's for you, Sinclair. Okay.
Yeah, gains 1 offense level per 5 stack of flower bearing pin, so you know, he could get 4 offense level if you're willing to kill him.
Yay. What were they thinking with those egos, by the way?
I think it's a good idea.
Limbus is good, but I've not seen anybody talk about Sinclair's.
I think Sinclair's is fine.
Oh, Cavernous Wailing does help you maintain the shield over turns.
That's true.
Here, right?
Yeah, because
Blubber Bubble.
Yeah, because it doesn't lose shield at turn end as long as Blubber Bubble exists. This is true.
So that's
also
something.
Yeah, let me hide the window capture for that.
Okay, yes, guys, Lantern and Cavernous Wailing are good ego, but like compared to other Sinners, like Sinclair's ego lineup is just, I think, objectively the worst.
I unfortunately have to agree. I'm rarely excited or feel secure when I'm using a Sinclair ego, and I can confirm that based on that one time I soloed with him in an MD.
It's just like your options for clashing are just like so bad. I feel like in general.
It doesn't feel good, I must admit.
Yeah.
That being said, okay, chat, I'm sorry to say it. This is in part because I forgot, but also in part because I don't know how I'm gonna make this flow. Oh, wait a second. Actually, this could be fun. Ezgu, so you know how we said that analyzing an ID and drawing might get difficult?
Yes.
I don't think we should do this today because we've spent a little more time on this ID than usual, and I feel like it's gonna be all the more so.
No, this is about how long I would take if I was streaming this alone.
Oh, okay, cool. I could spend time making my usual vision board if you want to, because you were talking about you drawing the ID.
That is true. Wait.
I can leave it up to chat. We can...
No, that's a good idea.
Like for us, or leave it up to chat?
I've started playing the ring theme.
Oh, nice. I don't know. I can go either way with it. I kind of want to leave it up to chat to see which one we want to do. If it's all the same to you.
I can still engage, but I do think I should draw a little bit because that is part of this stream.
Okay.
Because I draw the IDs every once in a while in case people didn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not good at it, but people did seem to like the idea of me doing it live.
I think it's charming.
Yeah. So I've got my little GIF. I don't know if you saw it, Frey.
I haven't.
Little goober on Twitter that I posted that Minty made.
Oh, let's see. So chat, just to give y'all context on where we're at, we are just about done with the Sinclair ID review. What I do after each one is I make a little corkboard style vision board that's like a flow chart on how you use it based on the kit. So I'm thinking I'll make that as you will do his art, and we'll just talk a little. Yeah. Here, let's see. Ezgu. Let's see. Your banner is just your logo. Okay.
Have you seen my location as well? It's pretty good.
Your location? Ezgu's home. He allows it.
Yeah, that was from the Sunil April Fool's thing.
Because
I changed my location to Sunil's home if he allows it.
I see. That's adorable.
And afterwards, yeah.
Okay.
You turn Frey up. I'm going insane. I've been told to turn you down. I've been told to turn you up.
Don't trust it. Don't trust your instincts. Trust your levels on OBS.
People told me it was fine. It looks fine on my OBS. It drives me up a wall.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm drawing the Uptie 1 art because the Uptie 3s... Well, I don't want to draw Sinclair because he's ugly. And
oh, you mean this specific
Gregor's,
ID?
Yeah, not necessarily in general, but like... Dude, the Honheim Gregor Uptie 3 art is like... I'm already bad at art, but that would just really make it.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so I need to find my vision board again. Should I make a straw page? It looks like you're having fun with it. I've considered it.
It was a fun thing I did. I'd say if you're ever bored, it's a neat thing to do.
Oh, okay. I don't get bored.
You are not bad at art. I mean, I appreciate like. Especially like artists who tune in are very nice to me.
But
like, guys, it's okay. We can admit it. Like, I'm not good at it, but I've always had a lot of respect for people who can do art well.
Sorry,
So,
where is my vision board setup? I usually
making
have it.
straight lines sucks.
ID kit breakdowns.
That's like the tank.
I'm sorry, guys. It's taking me a bit to find my usual setup. We've been away for a little while, huh? It's okay. If you guys want to take a look at what Gooey's got going on, by all means. I should find this in like a minute or two. Oh, it's under the folder called Corkboard Setup. I'm dumb. There it is. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wait, YouTube crashed? As everyone starts somewhere. I don't believe in bad art personally. That's sweet, Olette.
I think a lot of people who do art have a very nice mentality about it to other people, and then are extremely harsh to themselves, always.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah, I know we've had that experience.
Yes.
We have artist friends.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the corkboard, but it's still stuck on Berg from like 2 weeks ago. Where is
The
corkboard?
gym leader?
No, Index Dawn.
Oh, Berg, okay.
Yeah, because she is Berg. Yep. Okay. Let me get Gimp. Oh, Gimp is up, Gimp is up. Okay, that's fine. We'll just start deleting these.
I don't know why I always go for like so much more detail than I really need to, but I like doing it.
That's the fun, isn't it?
It is. I just usually end up regretting it, because the Merceau one took me like 3.5 hours. The Ryoshu one was genuinely 5 hours, because it was so much more difficult for me.
Did a Ryo?
I don't really know why, but it just was.
Wait, was that for Drifting Blade?
Yeah, it was drifting.
I see.
Is the uptight 3.
Ah, okay.
Why the fuck is it doing that? That's not right.
Okay.
How is this not
S32, lose if
My
after
God.
X. Okay. I think that's it. We're back to normal. It's a little disorganized, but... Oh, okay, I can get rid of this. I can get rid of the dupe. Okay, let's save this so that I can use it later. And now, file... we'll save as... ID kit reviews...
Are you drawing with a mouse? Yes.
We'll say... Bad Hair Day Sinclair. There we go.
That is very accurate. It's like probably all the detail I really need to do over here.
Okay, and now let's get the ID himself, the man in the flesh. I do think we were talking about this earlier. I do think he looks better from the side, though. I think he looks. I think he looks good.
The uptight arts look totally fine. Like when the teaser dropped, I was like, oh wait, finally a Sinclair that looks cool in his ID. Besides, like. This is really but I think 9-2 Sinclair is like the first Sinclair I was like, damn, he's really cool.
Why are you connected to the... Okay, there we go. To new layer. Yeah.
Discord, yes, it's at Sweaty Gamer Vault if you want to DM me things. Why can it stop going orange mode?
Okay, there we go. Yo, go in orange mode. All right, so we've got this now. I just got to recommend the Limbus Company Alpha video. What is that? Let's see. Oh, right, from like way early on. Why are you playing with stickers on the carpet?
Are you doing that?
What is
Do
that?
you have your face cam on?
No,
Why are you doing that?
no, I'm not a flesh spirit. I've got
You
VTuber
do not
model.
have physical form, that is true.
Not that can be perceived. Frey, the gloom icon is missing. It's right here. It's right here. Don't worry, it's there. Let's see. So, let's start off with. Okay, we got everything we need. I'm glad I factored in defense too. So, we have first phase. That will be. And we'll just keep this rough as is. That will be generating poison SP, a very common occurrence for a phase 1 for a unit.
Yeah, and I think like depending on potency, that's either like using defense skills or just using regular skills.
Yep. And then I'll just mark all of the regular skills there. We'll make this larger as well.
Okay, here's the fun part, chat. Let me get the...
Okay.
I can do lines and all, but when we get to actual people, that's when things get complicated.
We'll put the defensive skill here. And also you can just generate poise from nigh anything else. So we'll say through gloom, through pride, through wrath. There we go. And then probably not through the evade, that is fine. We'll say... I'll even mark down that he can use the guard without winning the clash. So we'll do this.
It's like his little console.
For what?
He's got a console.
Oh, okay.
I should not try and draw that, I'm realizing now, as I have tried to draw it.
For SP, without... What? Yeah, without clashing. And poise. I don't think he gets poise... Well, he does get poise on hit, so that's fine. This is a good interpretation. This is a fine interpretation for now. We'll do more when the video hits. No, get out of there. Get out of there. Thank you.
Me when my child grabs a knife, or is in the knife drawer.
True. Will Byers looking ass. Who is Will Byers?
That's a great question.
Damn. Chat, explain to me who Will Byers is. Wrong answers only. Olette, kick anyone that gives the correct answer. You don't have to do that. Alright, so that's phase 1. It's just you want to get up to... you want to get to your max SP and you want to get up to like 20 poise. Like, let's say max poise. So then phase 2. I will buy... Oh, you actually did kick them?
Did you kill somebody?
Yeah, but usually when we kill people, it's temporary for jokes like this, so I don't think it's a huge deal. Sorry, Tamox!
Yeah, I've made a mistake of, like...
Killing
timing
people?
Out for longer than they deserve for the bit. And people have asked me about it, like, hey, how long did you time me out for? I'm like, 24 hours.
Oh! That's like...
I just clicked the button because the bit was that I was banning you, and then, you know... Then you got banned.
I do 24 hours as like a final warning if like I'm one step away.
It was funny. I don't do it anymore. At most I do like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
most
fair.
Most people mean well. They're just backseating is in people's blood.
Oh, I mean, yeah. For me, backseating is like, that's how you get the 24-hour mark, but if it's like for a bit, that's like a 1-minuter. A 1-minuter is like a mod gave you a hug.
Yeah, my hugs are very aggressive, apparently.
Well, I hope to find that out one day. Generate MAB.
That was oddly wholesome.
Yeah, it is. You're a good man, and I appreciate your company. That's all it is.
Wow.
Generate MAB after max poise. We'll mark that. Well, I don't need to mark it. Where's your ass? There's your ass, phase 2. Cool.
Like, there's zero reason to draw these little fucking details. Like, I don't know why I do this shit, man.
It's a good time.
I don't want to draw Gregor yet. Like, he looks so good in his art. I'm gonna make him unbelievably ugly.
You're procrastinating, yeah. So like...
Yeah, basically.
So at this point, the priority is just to keep generating poise. Like, that's when you get your greater amount of damage. So I'll just copy the Wrath, the Pride, and the Gloom, because that's where it all leads to. Duplicate. I'll even copy the Pride again, just because of the passive. There we go. Okay, so 1, 2. We'll even copy you another time so that it can look like resonance. And then 3. Okay, cool. Tam got better, cool. Then phase 3 is everyone's favorite, which is Go Ham. And then 160 on font size. How you doing on your progress? Because I think I could be done with this in like 2 to 3 minutes.
I was yapping a little bit, but
Oh, nice.
I'm doing it.
Hell yeah.
I'm getting it done, Teach, I promise.
I trust. It's okay. Callisto's gonna come for your head soon enough. And we know who will be there to save you.
Okay, you know what? I actually wanted to ask about this. This is a very important question.
Yeah.
So I think, like, everyone agrees that the thumbs are Italian, yes?
Italian and
Like,
kind
they
of
are-
Southern sometimes.
Yeah, which is weird, but also cool because it led to the thumb soundtracks, which are really good.
Yeah. Texian, yeah.
I always assumed the middle were, like, kind of Brooklyn. Like,
Huh.
hey, we're from the middle, and here we're to exact our vengeance on you. Like proper, like, you know, New York mafia. But, like, more like American Italian. And yeah, Lightning is an outlier, that's true. But like, what is with the ring? Like, does the ring have an accent identity? Because like, I don't know what name origin Callisto is, nor Albina. They sound Italian too. Is every finger Italian?
I think we've got to keep in mind that not every faction is based on a location. Like,
French? Okay, but like, if the ring is French, then Callisto should be pronounced Callisto.
oh, so he's Spanish.
No. I do agree, like, the ring gives off French vibes, but like, the Nurse Father and Apprentice we've seen are not very French.
I do not think the fingers necessarily have to have a country of origin. I think saying Italian...
I just think it's like a funny headcanon-y thing.
Okay. Because, let me put it this way. I feel like that you could say the middle is Team Skull from Pokemon.
I mean, have you heard Middle Finger Sanjo? Like, holy shit, this is just Team Skull theme, no?
Yeah, no, I agree, but like, they're Hawaiian.
Was that the first thing you thought of when you heard that?
A little bit, actually.
It was my very first thought.
It was of my first thoughts, absolutely not my first one. All I was thinking of was, Clam. And Distortion
Okay.
technique.
That's fair. That probably is often in your thoughts.
More than I would... To Kanto 9 blindsided me. Hello, the Ringmeister wears a sombrero? That is... Okay.
You know,
That is a way to interpret that. Hold on. Let me just go to Google. Is every hat a
Must verify
sombrero? Well, okay. Well, I'm not gonna trust. Sombrero is the generic Spanish word for hat, according to Reddit 11 years ago. So technically, that's true.
So technically, every hat, it's square rectangle.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. No, this makes sense. So it could mean that Don Quixote gets the Callisto ID if we don't assume that she has Sora. If we ignore
Don
Sora.
got a lot of IDs, and I'm surprised they went with Sora. I mean, I'm not surprised, like, it makes some sense, but still. Chat, how would you say this?
All right, go ham with this.
How'd I do on this little thing?
Let me take a look at how you did. Layer, skill layer. Hold on, let me just make my arrows so that this becomes clear. Because this is very simplistic. Let's draw this. Oh, that is so thin. Fuck off.
Can't really like.
There we go, and then...
Is it better for the reference to be there? B+? I'll take that.
Chat, what do you think? Does this address everything it needs to? Or is there anything else we need? And while you guys answer, I will take a look at what's going on with Goosef. Let's see.
I don't see how they'll come together, but I'm excited for your vision. That's what the teacher says to, like, the child who's behind in class.
Alright, let's see. Oh, wait! Oh, are you drawing Greg now?
That's what I...
Oh,
Or, did you mean, like, I'm on to drawing Greg?
yeah.
Or...
I thought you were drawing Sinclair.
No, I said he was ugly.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think that was gonna stop you from drawing him. Look,
Well, clearly you were wrong.
well, other artists are such mediocrities that they can't find the beauty in ugliness.
There are plenty of people who will draw Sinclair.
This is true. The ring is a cultural melting pot. I can see that. Let's see. So yeah, I think you've got it. I think we've got it. Cool. If we ignore...
Have you wrapped up the Sinclair one?
Yeah, I'm just gonna save it for now.
Okay.
And we are ready to move on to Gregor. Okay.
What's the theme that plays during that Hohenheim battle?
You're right, we should change
I mean,
these.
I could just do Team Energy. That's what I was playing before.
Team Energy's a solid one.
It's such a good track.
Right? Oh, God. The entire checkup event, Intervallo, it didn't just have bangers, but, like, I feel like there was not a bad moment within it, or a bad aspect to it.
It was, like, there's... Genuinely, for me, like, it's... I think with Canto 9 context, I think it is my favorite Intervallo.
I think so. I think it's the closest to a perfect Intervallo we've gotten, and that's including TK2, which personally is a high bar.
Yeah, and the Arcanites event.
I'm gonna play Pizza Time now. Yo, it's sinking burn! Yes, okay!
This is, I mean, if he didn't have that, I'd be surprised. They'd have to really deviate from Hohenheim.
Oh, let me hide. I know, but just seeing it brings me joy. Let me.
What I'm happy about is seeing that he's anti-speed.
Oh, right, because that is also what Hohenheim was.
I've been wanting that for a while, and I was very happy to see that Hohenheim had it.
I can see that.
I did not think that we'd be getting a Hohenheim ID so soon. So.
I know, right? And we might get two. Who knows?
Yeah, right?
All right. Let's see. Let's go into Gregor. We're gonna start with the what the fucker? Oh, right, that's Sinclair.
Oh, yeah, do you start with the extra statuses?
I always start with So I always start with those because that helps with framing how the ID works. That feels very important. Okay, so I will shrink this so I can see. Oh god. We'll just keep this on the side then. Okay, so we will get Hohenheim Gregor. We'll just call him that for simplicity's sake. Why are you looking this way? Stretch you out. There we go, that's better. So, first off, he's got 3 custom statuses. The first is Dazzle, which increases damage based on, let's say, bunking. Yep. And then units with SP. Ooh! Changes units with SP. Panic type to Dazzle. We got another panic type. I'm so glad that sinking teams are leaning more into panic types. That makes me so happy.
It's a neat thing.
Units without SP.
It doesn't seem like a great panic type, but
that's okay. At least that's okay to me because I know that Heisho Dawn deals more damage based on the number of changed panic types, which I think is really cool as a concept.
oh, that is a thing she has. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like her more than her and Heathcliff more than the other Heisho because they don't feel like they rely on being Heisho. They just feel good.
Yeah.
Turn end, lose X stack, and also lose defense level if you don't have SP. Not cumulative, regular panic type deals. And then apply units to that SP conditional. Certain enemies that SPs, they can't change their panic types. That's whatever. We don't need to worry about that. And then Dazzle Panic. You gain bind and offense level down. It doesn't really matter if it's low morale or panic. It's just both happens. Gain bind and off level down. Cool, so that's gonna help with clashing. Next we have Lamp, which makes...
Gain bind next turn for every stack, every Y stack. Turn end max stack. If there are enemies on the field, consume all stack to activate the following effects next turn. Gain aggro to leftmost slot, inflict dazzle. Okay, so literally, I think Hohenheim does this exactly, pretty much.
I think so. I think he accelerates it a bit, but yeah.
Yeah. So so the bind is next turn, so you get slow, and then you pay it off with the dazzle, which is like probably how you get your big damage on like the skill 3.
I would assume something similar. Gain aggro. I hope aggro matters.
It's probably like 20, so.
Yeah, that's a usually good sign. Inflict dazzle to enemy core with
Is what Regret Faust should have been?
HP.
I said that when she launched. I don't know if you're just repeating my opinion back to me, but it's nice to hear regardless.
You sounded so vindicated, like from your soul there.
It's nice to be vindicated, because when we get these more unique ideas, it makes people realize, oh man, why the fuck was Regret Faust, who's literally bound around like everywhere? Yeah, Regret Faust, like why wasn't she self-bind?
Okay, I heard Grip Faust for a second, but that makes more sense.
Instead,
yeah.
she was Trevor charged. Like, what were we doing back in season fucking 2?
Yeah, we were.
2?
Yeah, that was season 2.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
We're making the Roast Banner office. Guardians of the Forest.
This is interesting.
Yeah. You can take this one if you want.
I just want to check if it. Okay, no, this gets applied to us. Bear that in mind. So before attack, activate the following effects: plus coin skills, heal SP. If already at max SP, gain offense level up next turn. So Butler Otis effect for whoever has this. Then minus coin skills, lose SP, and cannot reduce the unit's SP below X.
I assume 40.
Which I assume is negative 40.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
I
don't know how often that'll be up. If that's up really often, that's super cool.
I think this is an effect that appears to not only be generically useful for all units, but the fact that it's for ours and seems to be lost, and also seems just generic to any mention of birds, that we might see this if we get more bird units again.
Yeah, that's true. It is Guardians of the Forest, so...
Let's see. Oh wait, chat's talking about Walp. Let's see. I think next Walp should be like a full library Walp? I don't know. That's a good question, because it was a general reception Walp. So like, does that mean we're due a story?
I feel like we're back to LobCorp. Like, it kind of sucks that we're back to LobCorp, but... Yep, that's what we got for Runa.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of... You know what? That would make sense, actually, because it felt like they would be really rushing the progression of LobCorp and... or just LobCorp, really. If they did it... Well, no, wait, it's the opposite. Because... I think there's less runway for LobCorp than there is with Runa, especially if they want to, say, make the Streetlight office star of the city eventually, like Kim Ji-hoon was joking. No, not joking, but using it as an example for making general receptions. I think we've got a lot more runway for Runa right now.
I mean, depends how much they want to dilly-dally, so, yeah.
This is true. And I guess they could, in theory, do a general where, like, maybe that's how we get the Oz, IDs, and Ego, but that feels like LobCorp would be more useful for making Ego because there are only so many sinners, and they're all in the same location, unlike with LOR, so it feels like time has to pass to justify there being more sinners. More IDs, rather.
Okay, I'm sorry, I really want to read this ID. It's not to
No, it's
to
okay.
cut off the conversation.
No, it's okay. We can move on. Let's go into the passives now.
Okay, Dazzling Lamp, Start Gain Lamp, so that's just every turn. This is a regardless passive. External effects cannot change this unit's min and max speeds. Oh, interesting.
Ooh!
So, like... Okay, external effects meaning any, like, haste given to him by any other ID, he can still give himself bind.
Yeah.
Because that's an internal effect.
Because they really... I think they really want to prioritize his playstyle and don't want anything to ruin that.
It's nice. You can use Crow's Eye View and not feel sad.
Yeah, exactly.
When chaining skills, this unit can redirect the attack skills targeting to itself regardless of speed.
Oh, that's nice.
That's actually so fucking good, by the way, because that's what makes Zwy Ishmael so nice in, like... I don't know if we're going to get Ambipectolums again, but, like, Zwy Ishmael's super good into those Ambipectolums that are really fast, because with her guard, she can just redirect anything, and having that reliability is super nice. When gaining haste, gain 1 Clash power-up instead.
Oh, that's really cool. This man's a 1-speeder. Oh, and he's built specifically for that. I like that a lot.
It is it seems like a once per turn thing, but that's cool.
Okay, and then cannot gain haste for the rest of the turn. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cannot gain haste for the rest of the turn afterward.
It'd be interesting if... I doubt this is how this works. It'd be really funny, though. Not to bring up MD again, but,
Yeah.
like... Ancient Effigy, which is the one that gives 5 haste. I'm assuming it's any amount of haste is only 1, but if it was for every haste gained in that instance, you gain 1, I think that would be very funny. It would not make much sense, but it'd be pretty funny.
It would be very funny. I think the phrasing does mean, since it says specifically 1 Clash power-up, and this is like the moment when they would be vague about numbers, if it weren't, then yeah.
I don't think there's much cope there, but it's still cool. I'm very happy to see this.
I agree.
And then Ego Gear Proficiency Manual. Turn start gain X defense level up for every Y ally wearing Ego Gear.
I'm just gonna say for every ally. Well, no, let's not assume for every Y ally.
It's probably 1-to-1 if I had to guess, but
if I had to guess, yeah, but I'm gonna leave room for that. Just
when
to
an
be
ally
safe.
dies, gain pierce damage up next turn.
Oh, this is meant to be used with E-Song!
Yeah, it's fucked.
Oh, that's so
fucked
good.
up.
Hey.
That's not okay.
Hey, life imitates art.
I know, but I don't like the reality of the thing.
Yeah, but Martin was great art, wasn't he?
No.
Eyes
not
bright.
nice.
Eyes bright like lamps. Also, can we
start gain X lamp for every Y gloom resonance. Gloom resonance?
Interesting.
Jesus.
I mean,
That's like a first.
Gloom Resin. I mean, Gloom Resin does work with syncing, at least with some ego.
Well, yeah, but like, wait, are there ego that care about gloom resonance? Maybe like for like status infliction, but for genuinely useful effects.
I mean, I always liked it whenever I used what's the word? Or not what's the word? What's the fucking ego name? The syncing ego on Ishmael. Not Title Elegy, but what's the one with the manor?
1,000-footed death maggot?
No, the other Gloom ego.
Bygone days.
Bygone days, yeah.
That's true. She's
Yeah,
got a lot
for
of
healing.
those, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that was the first. Yeah, it was like the first gloom resonance. Okay, it's just been a long time.
Yeah, no, that's fine, it's fine. I also should be putting this under Sin passive, but whatever. So yeah, gain X lamp for every Y gloom resin.
So this is obviously a gloom resonance passive.
Yep. And then if the enemy has Dazzle.
Has Dazzle on combat start heal SP. Okay.
I guess.
Turn end up. Whoa. Okay.
Ooh.
Turn end apply Guardians of the Forest next turn to the ally with the earliest deployment order among those that do not fit the following conditions. Is this unit is an ally with Guardians of the Forest, is an ally that cannot heal SP due to conditions such as panic or corrosion. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, no, it makes sense.
They're in panic. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was like some weird mechanic going on.
No.
IDs that just like can't heal SP that I didn't know about.
You know, we're gonna get to those later. That's gonna be Defree Star.
That's... And of course he can't give it to himself. Oh my god, you'll make me so sad, man.
I love the Survivor's Guild gameplay mechanics. It's great. Oh, by the way, this is kind of related. I made a joke in the description of the stream that I'm very proud of. You want to hear it?
Who's there?
An exceptional bird and an insignificant egg walk into a bar. The egg cracks and the bird feels Survivor's Guild.
Yeah, that's about right. The egg is also chopped, but that's unrelated.
That's true. To units that don't fulfill these conditions. So wait, so Lamp Gregor scales with Lobotomy Ego IDs too? Yes, that's true.
Yeah, any ally wearing Ego gear. So like TLA, LobCorp. I think that's about it, right?
Sunshower Heathcliff upscale. Yes. He does have potential.
You people are ridiculous. Like, just like, what are we doing? I get it, but no.
Look, I like their conviction. If it makes them happy, that's great.
Oh, N-Corp, true. Yes, N-Corp.
Oh, N-Corp, yeah, that's true. All right, and then support passives, just to get it out of the way here and now. Support passive. Were there more lives to be saved?
God damn it, man.
I love the ring. Turn end.
Makes me so sad.
Right? Okay. Oh, now I know my voice is back because I can do the high-pitched joyous squeal. I can go... It's fucking Monokuma ass voice. Anyway, apply the following to the ally with the earliest deployment order among those with negative effects. Gain aggro to leftmost slot and gain blunt damage up. Wait, heat flip upscale?
It's fascinating. I mean, yes, but like, it's so interesting. He gives blunt damage up because he's mono pierce. So it feels like this is meant for Sun Shower Heathcliff or like Regret Faust.
What are we working with here? Let's see. Because
What other IDs really apply? Oh, LCE Faust. True. That's, yeah.
Wait. Okay. Lobotomy ego
sense.
in the name of love and hate. Dawn.
Does she apply negative effect to herself?
Oh wait, negative effects to herself. That's right. I mean, you can't really call hysteria like a negative effect.
You can apply negative effects other ways. Like, if you're getting really silly with it, you can use Blind Obsession Ishmael Ego Passive to apply sinking to an ally.
This is true. You are factorioing the horse-drawn carriage, but it's true.
I do think this is probably primarily meant for Faust.
Oh, LCE. For LCE, yeah, I see that.
Self-burn.
Someone's saying, Lantern Dawn? Lantern Dawn? What?
She doesn't have blunt.
That's not a blunt. That's not a blunt unit, my guy.
That's not a blunt.
That's a slasher and a piercer even.
You can corrode, teleport Dawn for 10 rupture everyone. That is also true. Yeah, that's probably the easier way to go about it.
Bind Heath corrosion. Yeah, I can see that. But no, I think someone said Efflorescent Ego Spice Bushy song. He has one blunt move, so technically yes.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. What negative effect?
Tremor.
Oh yeah, I forgot that counts.
Yeah, right?
Because charge wouldn't count in that instance.
Yeah,
so
Mans
that's like the one thing that makes self-tremor different.
Mans has to piss. I don't know what to tell you.
What was the last self-tremor ID we had?
T-Corp Otis, maybe?
Yeah, it probably was her. Yeah.
That was season 6.
I wonder why they did that. Just to like have less charge IDs? Like literally? For, like, MD stuff?
I think they're playing with it. I think they're just playing around with it as an idea. I think it's fine. I think that's all.
I just mean, like, why was it conceived to begin with?
Probably as
something I ask about a lot of people as well.
I know. I feel like it's an alternative to charge that doesn't require, like, leaning into the charge benefits and making it so that there's some level of risk with tremor, which that last part died on arrival.
There's really not. Unless you're running into Fairy Gentleman, you get hit by the, like, burst tremor by tremor count, in which case you lost to Fairy Gentleman.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Okay, the Wick of Burned Feathers. He's so sad! Combat start. Gain lamp up to X stack. Am I sharing the ID? I am. Okay, up to X stack. For every Z stack gained, take HP damage equal to Y% of HP. This doesn't kill him. Turn end.
What the fuck is wrong with Project Moon? And just like, oh, it's Hohenheim? He has to try and kill himself. He has to.
Bind on self /X. Okay, to anyone here who watched King of the Hill, this reminds me of... This is gonna sound actually more morbid than it should, but I keep coming back to it because I've been watching that with Bean lately. This reminds me of the Christmas episode where everyone has to stop Bill from jumping off his own roof, and everyone's just on watch with him. And just the idea of Hohenheim being like that. I'm sorry, but that is funnier than it should be. Oh my god.
Dude, it's so fucking mean. This is a cool effect though. Apply haste based on bind on self.
Slowest speed. Oh my god. Actually, that is a cool effect. I do want to address that.
Yeah.
But I just realized something. We're gonna have a fun time talking about him when we do our recording for the ID trauma tier list.
I don't even think like Hohenheim's trauma is that bad. He just really does not cope well. Like in a city sense, right? Like, oh yeah, your coworkers died in front of you. Like that happens. He just really takes it personally, and it's so fucking sad.
That's true. It is. Yeah, it is really sad. Okay, now, as far as the gameplay standpoint goes, it's giving him his funny little charge. It's a way to fast track it. I kind of want to say in a way similar to Efflorescent Ego Dawn's, or in a. No, I won't spoil Kanto 9. Efflorescent Ego Dawn's ID, where you get some consequences for it, but it does feel like a good way to scale very quickly.
I'm kind of sad that this is like, because this is the one that has the really cool animation. Mm-hmm. So it kind of sucks that it kind of sucks that it's the one that loses you HP, but like it depends on how useful Lamp will end up being, which I'm just going to remind myself what it does, which is gaining bind, which would also give your allies haste in that instance. Okay.
Yeah, because
I probably don't want you spamming this just because, like, free haste like that honestly could be really good.
I feel like the only reason you would spam it would be to really get to the skill 3 as well, assuming that takes, like, maximum Lamp, but...
Well, it's the dazzle you want, yeah.
Yeah, it's the dazzle you want, but you get that from maximum Lamp, I assume. And I don't know. I just feel like it's equal cost for equal gain. Speaking of which, hello, good morning, Tejano. We've got the skill 3. Salvation for those enchanted by the lamp. Okay, sure.
So this is interesting, because this says if any of the following conditions are met, gain coin power and deal more damage. If the target speed is faster than this unit by X or more, if this unit's speed is X or slower, or if the target has Dazzle. So you only need one of these active, but Dazzle does give more effects later in the skill, so it's the best one.
Yeah, that's the most reliable one. I agree.
Think these will be positive or negative coins? These are positive. Nothing is implied he's negative. You're getting, I think you're looking at the Guardians of the Forest giving negative SP support, and I don't think that's relevant for the ID itself.
Let's keep in mind that if this were negative, there would not be a lot of means to heal SP, and we've got that on Dazzle.
There would also not be coin power conditionals.
Yeah. This is true, because those...
on negative IDs.
That's typically base power or final, yeah.
Or final power.
Okay, and then, we'll say if targets... Sorry, I'm still typing this. Speed is faster by X.
This applies to all of his skills, by the way, so...
Oh, does it?
The effect is a little bit different. Here it's coin power and deal more damage. The skill 2 is clash power, and the skill 1 is coin power.
Oh, that's really cool, actually. I like that a lot. If this unit's speed is X or slower, we'll keep that capitalized because I don't care. If target has Dazzle, that's... Okay, just for the sake of being able to interpret the ID, that's just very handy for seeing how this is gonna flow. Okay.
Yeah. These are the things you want fulfilled. You only need one of them.
Yeah, that's true. All right, and then if target has... Actually, no. No, actually, yeah. If target has X plus bunking, gain coin power. Or if target has Dazzle, convert to UBs and gain clash power. Cool.
So this actually could be a skill that gains, like... Because I assume the Sinking Burn is +2 coin power, and then I assume it's +1, so this is probably like +3 coin power if we assume base of 17, and this gets up to a 25 roll. That sounds about right for like a really big nuke skill.
I'd say 25 or higher. I'd say 25 to 30 is possible for an ID like this.
I mean...
So I'm willing to go up to 30 mainly because that is a range that Season 6 IDs eventually got. And we're early into Season 7, granted, but I feel like Hohenheim might.
It might. You're right. I won't count it out. I would be surprised if the Sinking Burn conditional goes up to like more than +2, and like either way. Or no. On the other side of things, if the first conditional is not only +1, I would be very surprised by that.
So you gotta keep in mind, like, if there's like 3 different conditionals for power. There's the bunking conditional, there's the dazzle conditional, and there is the other innate conditional for coin power.
The dazzle one is clash power.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, clash power. But even still, like, if that's +3 plus clash power, I feel like it could very well get over 25.
Oh, isn't it 1 coin power from the burn sinking, since it doesn't say gain coin power for every X burn sinking?
Not necessarily.
That's a good point. But I don't know. I'd have to look at other ID kits to say for sure.
Gain coin power for X poise on self. Actually, that is a good point, because usually coin power is rarely given in increments of 2, but not 1. So, like, when you say X plus gain coin power, and it's just like a flat amount, it's likely to be 1. But when it's like per XYZ, then yeah, probably. So this could be like 2 additional coin power total and then clash power, and if that's the case, yeah, I could see that being up to 25.
How do you inflict dazzle? You need enough lamp, which it seems like you want gloom resonance primarily for, or you use the guard, because it doesn't seem like he gains it in his regular skills. So he's kind of a passive merchant in a way.
Let's see. Target has okay, and then after attack, if target is defeated or has X dazzle, gain plus coin boost next turn. So yeah, this is
what
not.
I like to see.
This is not a negative coin ID.
Plus coin boost that isn't on Linton Gregor. It's funny, I think Gregor has the most plus coin boost out of any sinner.
Which is nice.
Because he has it on Pirate, Linton, and now this.
I mean, he is a man that has potential.
It's true. It is like one of my, I don't know why, something about getting plus coin boost is so juicy.
I agree.
I think it's why I still like Leo Ishmael so much.
I forgot Leo Ishmael even had that. But it's...
She does.
It's very charming. It's very enjoyable.
Oh yeah, Psalm Lament. Oh shit. Okay, you're right.
Yep.
That's true. So yeah.
Very important.
That's okay. Yep.
Okay.
So true.
Okay, if the target, or no, I'm sorry. Coin effects. Inflicts bunking PNC, and if the target core has less than X% HP, or if it has dazzle, deal more damage. All right, cool. And then on hit, if target has dazzle, man, they really like using this effect now. Deal gloom damage equal to X% of this coin's final damage.
Now, usually this is like 30%.
Yeah.
But imagine one day.
Suddenly.
The beautiful day that one of these effects is just 100%. And it's just double damage for free.
Oh, what would that even be? Like with Callisto, maybe? Probably not. Probably not Callisto.
I don't know. I just think it'd be fun.
Oh.
By the way, I'm very happy to see more of these like on-hit deal damage that is not the damage you're currently doing.
I like the idea of that being on Furioso Crescendo and Rienyi song. That'd probably just be a bunch of coins though instead of additional damage, but this is nice. I'm still getting used to seeing this as more than just icing on the cake and like appreciating it as a strategy to work with. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it quite a bit.
Is WP clicks 100% bonus slash damage? It might be. I'm not too familiar with WD, so that kind of makes sense because it is like they like doing big damage with fucking charge IDs.
If we're talking about the skill 3, no, unless there's a way to double
okay, yeah.
it's 50. Yeah.
I feel like I would have known that if it was 100%.
Yeah.
Steve Gregor is up to 400%. That's like the same attack type damage though. Like the point is something that shows a separate number of a different damage type. Because that's way more satisfying. If you see the number in the bottom, the number on the enemy, and then you see another number, and they're both like the same, and they're both really high, that's delicious.
A different type, yeah.
You know what? Fucking Sinclair doesn't have the Ren thing, where it's like you deal bonus / damage based like when you crit. That's so annoying.
That's true. That would have made him so much
one
better.
Thing I wanted from him, actually. That's why I was.
I guess that's why he deals more damage on critical hits based on the stack.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It doesn't feel as cool.
It doesn't. It's much more plain. But oh well. Hey, look. You've got your mans. You've got.
I do.
You've got Gregenheim. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to look at Sinclair on battle anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. Destroy the visible with the invisible. Row, fight the power. Oh right, because it's
I am shaking my head.
It's DRV. Dude, I was talking about when we had a certain I didn't mean to phrase it this way, but a certain Sinclair appear in Kanto 9, and thinking like, oh man, do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, fight the power. Go, man. And I thought you had already passed that point, so I said, "Man, maybe go tell Ezgu about that." So he notices.
You said, like, "Oh, you might have put Gurren Lagann people in my chat."
Yeah, and I realized it too late, but I guess it didn't happen.
I had no clue why that would have been brought up.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, chat, I hate Gurren Lagann. It's my least favorite thing I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure that's true. I don't think there's anything I have disliked more.
Which is really funny to me. Okay, so give this Clash power. May I request a song, Frey? You do your best chances doing that in the suggestions tab, or the music suggestions tab in the server, because I might not have every song. I load these up beforehand. I'm not opposed to it. Okay, skill 2.
I don't hate anime. Oh my god.
He hates one anime.
Yes, that's true.
Gain, should I grab the new coming up Sinclair? What's the consensus? Seems fine. I guess, should you grab it? If you want a Sinclair that is really good at generating poise, supports a poise and bleed team in MD, and also seems like he would be a mans that is hard to tip over, then yeah, I'd say so.
I think Sinclair, okay, and hey, we're throwing out hot takes here. I think Sinclair, at one point in time, had the best ID lineups in the game, like overall, looking at all IDs. He had like top 3, like 3 incredible IDs.
Yeah.
I think now he might have the least good spread. Like his highs are not as high as everyone else's. Is that controversial to say?
I don't think it's controversial to say.
He loves middle Sinclair, but like he is not reaching the heights of other IDs. Like,
okay, so I saw a comment on this recently. I forget where, but in his last 3 banners, he's gotten IDs that were overshadowed by someone else's. That's like Thumb Sinclair, Yo Sinclair, and now Ren Sinclair, like on the same banner. Because that was with.
That's actually so fucking true.
Yeah,
oh my
right?
God.
Lei Hang Rousseau, Wei Yi Song.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Ryoshi!
Like, N-Corp is fantastic. Even like Lobotomy.
Lobotomy's great.
Is still really good. Like,
it's season 4 and it holds up.
Valuable. And since I do agree, Thumbclair is actually very good. I think it might be his best ID.
It just feels underwhelming.
He's not like topping any lists, but it's a very reliable ID.
Heisho Ryoshi is also in the running for her best one, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, like even Drifting Blade isn't bad. Like as sad as she makes me in a way.
Yeah, Drifting Blade does a job.
Sinclair's kind of been shafted lately, and it sucks because he used to kind of rule the game.
Yeah.
Like Saint Sinclair, N Claire, and Dawn Claire, you had all 3 damage types covered.
Actually, this is really funny. I found it. So when I was like in my phase of being upset with how Sinclair was handled, like during the season 4 days before Moe, when they started giving him more personality and having him actually start to act like someone who was worth having potential for, those were the days when it felt like he got his best IDs and was dominating in a meta sense. And I just kept thinking, why are you guys telling and not showing us that he's really good and has high potential when the man's is still sniveling about getting better about dealing with basements? And now it feels like the opposite.
It is kind of, that really is something. Where like, Sinclair was really at his best when he was like, oh man, I can't do anything right. I'll get there one day.
It really is the Gohan effect, isn't it?
I wish I understood what you meant by that, but...
He's a character that had a lot of potential, then he reached it, then Dragon Ball Z power crept him, and no one cares anymore, because he was set up to be, like, the successor to Goku. Don't worry about it much.
Chat, what Frey said, because you were robot for me a little bit, unfortunately, is Frey didn't really like Sinclair very much back when Sinclair was dominant IDs-wise, and now that Sinclair is, like, having payoff to this character development, Sinclair is mid. So
it's funny.
Kind of unfortunate.
It's really funny.
I just think there's very few teams where you want to slot in a specific Sinclair, which is also partially why I brought up that Ren Sinclair's passive doesn't seem bad, because I think it's more relevant for him.
I agree. Okay, so I am going to talk about the skill 2. We've got, it's got the regular conditional, but for Clash Power instead of Coin Power. 4 coins, yeah, that is pretty good for a skill 2.
I always like my 4 coin skill 2s.
Agreed. It gets more coin power based on bunking, inflicts sinking PNC, inflicts burn PNC, and also, because it's DRV and it's the funny hammer, the first 2 coins will deal additional blunt damage, which is really cute.
So, I mean, I guess this justifies the blunt damage up in his, Oh, you know what? I like the idea that, like, his support passive is him giving them the invisible hammer, and the blunt damage up is them using the hammer.
That is really cute. Oh, wait. It's still called Were There More Lives to Be Saved? Have a hammer!
Hammer saved my life. Maybe it'll save yours.
Oh, no, you're not wrong. Oh, God.
Why is it pierce if it deals blunt damage? Because it uses both weapons.
Yeah. So that's the point. It's meant to inflict a variety. That way, if there's one that they're weak to or one that they're stronger against, you have a better chance of hitting them with something better.
Also, I know this is going to sound like I'm complaining, chat, and I know people don't like when I complain, but then they also do when it's funny enough. But what I like about this, compared to the other Gregor IDs, which, by the way, I do really like Pirate, Linton, I don't really love Linton Gregor, but, like, what I love about this is if you don't have Sol Lament and you get the plus coin boost, you're still given plus coin boost to a 4 coin skill.
Ooh, that's true.
Which is pretty nice. As opposed to Linton Gregor and Pirate where you can only get 2.
Fuck, that's a good point. Oh, that makes me happy.
If this is like standard roll for 4 coin skill 2, actually, what did Drifting Blade Ryoshu roll on her skill 2? Because that was 4 coins as well, right?
Oh, her skill 2? Let me pull it up. I can get that.
Unbrilliant Glory. I'm saying non-ego. Like, if you don't have Solomon, you don't have Unbrilliant. Like, I like that there's payoff within the kit itself.
Her skill 3 is 4 coins, her skill 2 is 3 coins, but that got up to about 25.
Oh. Okay,
on skill 3.
I don't know why I thought her skill 2 was 4 coins. I must be thinking of, like, Jitra Nishmel. Anyway, I know Jitra Nishmel rolled a 14, Zwei Gregor rolled a 15. What other 4 coin skill 2s? There's really not that many of them.
I believe there was Hong Lu's, Arcor Hong Lu's Mind Whip.
Yes, true. Which is, I think, also a 15?
I can check real quick.
Lord Lu, true.
Oh, Lord Lu, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, so basically, these hover around 15. Which is what I assume this will end up being. So then plus 1 coin power from Sinking Burn and then plus another. So you have a 23 roll. It's pretty cool.
Oh, wait a ooh, okay. So this is interesting. I checked on Arcor Pong Lu's skill 2, and it says consume 10 charge count to gain coin power plus 2. So there are instances where they say, hey, you can gain a set amount of coin power if you have a resource.
But it's usually specifically charge, I think.
Right. I'm not saying this should apply to this ID. I'm saying, like, okay, that's not such a firm precedent. Also, Mind Whip can get up to 22.
Right.
So it might get up to 26 with this, which is damn fine.
I also assume that Clash Power will be like plus 2, which is nice, because that's kind of the downside of these 4 coins, is you can like miss a coin and then you're kind of struggling with clashing, but the Clash Power it's nice.
I agree.
I like this skill a lot. I like this ID a lot, which is good. If I didn't like this ID kit-wise, I would have been very, very sad.
Yep, very understandable. I also like that there are 2 different, well, I mean, it's probably gonna get 2 coin power, but I think, I like that the skill 1 has 2 conditions to get more coin power. Because you get it based off those standard reason and also because of bunking, which I guess it's pretty normal. There's actually not too much to say about it. It inflicts burn and sinking PNC, and you gain bind, so it's a starter.
Bind, which is nice.
This is true. This is true. So
just makes the getting the lower speed conditionals better. Does he not deal damage based on like being slower? That's kind of a shame. Because we've seen this so many times, like so many haste IDs, like, oh, if you're faster than target by X amount, you deal more damage based on how fast you are. What I really wanted was like a reverse of that.
Let's see.
Like how much slower you are than the enemy, you just deal more damage, but it's not here, I don't think.
Let's take a look.
Very small thing.
Gain X bind at max stack. No, it really just does seem to be his charge. Like a way to fuel it.
Which is fine.
Yeah, it's okay like that. Let's get some...
E-Corp Ego Gift. I'm glad you know that, but...
I mean, hey, look, that is some fringe knowledge that I'm sure will help you out somewhere. I ain't gonna complain about that.
Hey, there are plenty
take care of Led.
I hope your neurodivergence serves you well.
Exactly. Okay,
I know it has helped me.
We've gone through all of the different skills now and all the details. Let's work on a flow here.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated, actually.
So I would wager that he is more of a sinking unit than a burn unit. I think that is very easy to say.
Yes, I agree.
I think he is more a Hohenheim unit than either, but definitely leans more towards sinking, predominantly because of the additional panic type.
I'll still probably use him on burn. He doesn't seem like... I doubt the burn is... Because he does inflict burn on all of his skills, and it's mentioned as much as sinking. Like, here's the thing. Sinking... Gregor is a very relevant ID for sinking because of Solemn Lament. And, the Gloom Resonance is probably the biggest thing, like, leaning him sinking, as well as the fact that he has that panic type, but the panic type isn't very good. But if his burn application is just pretty good, I know it's hard to justify using him over Fire Fist, but I like Hohenheim, so let me cope, okay?
I was gonna say, but then chat beat me to it, yeah.
I know, it's hard to not use Fire Fist, and I do really like Fire Fist too. Like, don't get me wrong. I just think that it's easier to be a pretty decent burn unit than it is to be a decent sinking unit. Okay, so I think if you pull this ID and do not have Fire Fist, I think he will work pretty fine. Each sinking count is +3 trust. Nope, I'm not trusting that, actually.
No, there's no way it's gonna be that simple. Maybe.
I assume skill 2 is gonna be +2. I assume skill 3 might be +3.
Yeah, I think maybe on the skill 3, I do not have any reliance that anything else is gained to skill 3. I do not trust it. Roja, Diechi Roja was pure sinking, and she got like 4 sinking count on a 4-coin skill to make sure that stayed neutral by the end. And even that was a blessing.
Incredible for the time, by the way.
Yes.
This shit was insane.
Okay, I actually need to a little double-edged sword here with talking is that I get to better vocalize and like share the room when talking about these IDs, but I don't always absorb the entire flow from the statuses. So let's see. So
yeah, I usually have to go back and look at them too.
Yep. So, okay, combat start gain X lamp for every gloom resin. Is there any other means with which he gains? Okay, dazzling lamp.
He gains, I assume, 1 lamp at the start of every turn.
Okay, so yeah, that's very important.
That's my assumption.
Okay, let's go in the flow. We want to get the most out of his skill 2 and skill 3 because I'll say the skill 3 actually. Well, no, the skill 2 can get affected by the plus coin boost, so that's just an occasional nice thing.
It's still just the skill 3 because you need to kill with the skill 3.
Yeah, this is true. So like at his peak, the skill 3.
Oh my god, you get the plus coin boost if they dazzle. What the fuck?
If they have enough dazzle, but you have to use the skill 3.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. Never mind. This ID's fucking based as hell. What you do is you fuck your HP, get the plus coin boost, and feel happy.
Do you like self-destructing Burn Faust or hammering Tremor Faust? I prefer self-destructing Burn Faust. But I agree. I agree. Like, you do not need to focus just on the kill. It is enough to just play it while you are playing to his intended strategy of inflicting dazzle. So
I think you can either just wait, or you can kill yourself a little bit to go faster, or Gloom Resonance.
Okay, so If target is Dazzle, I'm trying to see the extent to which you need to get Gregor to a point to get the most out of his skill 3. I'm gonna ignore the after attack effect because that's just for later. If target is sinking burn, target is Dazzle. Dazzle
I think it's
seems
just
it.
purely dependent on how fast it is to get Dazzle from Lamp.
So, okay, S3 is best off when getting Dazzle, and yeah, I think what you said is effectively it. You get Dazzle by getting Lamp, so it's going to be how fast you can generate that, which means that if you can get Gloom Resin, that's going to help out a lot. The skills outside of the defensive skill do not gain Lamp, so there is a real case to make use of Wick of Burn Feathers. Okay. Use defense.
Okay, well, something I'm noticing.
Passive gen.
Dazzle doesn't specify how it go. Oh no, turn and lose stack. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was really confused. Okay, so it does just lose. So the X
Every
Dazzle
type,
is probably just 1 Dazzle, and it probably applies like 2 stack of Dazzle, so you have like 2 turns to work with. That's my assumption.
Considering, I would assume the X, like the requirement is 1, but considering that this is a panic type, usually those come in stacks of 2 or 3. I don't know why Shattermark from Heisho Dawn is only 2. That feels like a missed opportunity. But there are some that are more, or I guess less potent on use that go into 3. I think Echoes of the Manor on Otis is one of them. But I would really hope that this Dazzle gets up to 3, especially if the requirement for being at a certain level of Dazzle on the skill 3 is going to be 2.
Dude, if you get 3 Dazzle,
Shattermark is 3?
this ID might be kind of crazy. I think it's 2, because that means you get Empowered Skill 3, and you get Empowered Skill 2, and that's like a lot of damage.
Wait, is Shattermark? Oh, it is Inflict 3 Shattermark. Never mind, that's my bad. Oh, I guess
Everything
I
with
was...
Heisho was fucking 3.
I could have sworn I saw it as 2 because I remember being disappointed by that ID in that regard, but I guess that wasn't it. Okay, maybe it was Wild Hunt Heath instead, and that was his own deal. It doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah, his like Impending Ruin is 2.
Yep, and that's like, I think a more powerful panic type, or at least it was for the time, so that's fine. That's fine. Either way, if this can be 3, that's gonna be ideal. That's what we want.
Cap for Lamp? That's a good question.
20, I believe?
I think it was 20 as well.
Yeah, because like if we go into Hohenheim,
Spoilers for Canto 9.
yeah, we've already
Just
made
in case people are here and don't know that.
we've already made a waiting for no one joke. I think that's
20.
sailed. Yeah. So gain 5 lamp on use. He did get these on use, huh? So yeah, lamp gets to 20. Okay. And then so he generates lamp through gloom resin passively and through defense, which means
Honai inflicts 8 sinking in 2 count. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Your NPC non-sinner units, non-ID units are really potent. They're good.
I know, they're allowed to have like good status infliction. Mm-hmm. And we're not.
Hey, the fights are more built around them than us.
That is true.
Anyway, so if we assume, I feel like getting this up to like 5 or 10 is enough, only because I think something that wants to get as high as 20 is going to require many more procs.
No way this is...
Yeah.
If it is 20, then he's probably gaining like 3 on turn start.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's... I don't know. It's probably around 10.
Oh, hold on, I'm getting a question. What are your thoughts on Ren Sinclair? Sorry, I just showed up. I really like Ren, but it's because I'm the most Ren enjoyer ever. I think if you like playing as Ren, you will like this ID. I'll keep this as short as I can. Likely extremely good at building poise. Will need to be to build the Moonlit Azure Blade. Don't expect any like really fancy statuses or inflicting a lot of bleed. This is very much a get a lot of poise, get it fast, and keep getting it, and then do a lot of damage through heads hits and crits. Very good on a poise team, especially on a pride team. That's my assessment. But not sexy.
Okay, good. I was gonna add that on.
Yep, thank you.
I'm glad you covered your bases.
No problem. But yeah, I think Lamp is probably going to be at 5 or 10 instead. And since
if it's 5, that's really good.
Keep in mind that, well, we don't exactly know how much Lamp he gets, and I'm factoring that in. Like
from what?
From the procs, because like, okay, think of
it on the first passive. It just says gain Lamp, not X Lamp. It just says gain Lamp. I can only assume that is 1.
I would assume it's 1. Yeah,
I feel like
that's
5 turns doing nothing, you get just payoff for free. I don't know, that might be... And like Gloom Resonance makes that even faster. Like you could be cycling Dazzle really quick with only 5 Lamp. I would love if that was the case, but I'd be surprised.
I think 3 to 4 turns would be good. Which I guess depending on how much like if you get to the max to apply Dazzle in 3 to 4 turns, I think 4 turns is fine. Then I think that would be really good.
Chat has said something incorrect, and I understand it's a fair thing to mistake. So he does actually lose Lamp. He consumes all of his Lamp to inflict Dazzle. If he kept all of his Lamp, that would be crazy.
Yeah, because I'm seeing this as like a Heisho Heathcliff Battle Blood deal where he has to consume it to make use of it. So I agree.
Battle Blood, not Blood Flame. Yep, right.
Yeah. He's got 2 of those. Hoo-hoo.
He does. Also, it is... This is something I was, like, thinking about before the kits dropped.
Yep.
It is really funny to me that this ID does not synergize... Okay. Kind of synergizes with ADD, just because it is he has a Gloom skill and it's 4 coin. Cool. Does not synergize with Lantern or Rupture at all, in particular. Nor AEDD, which is ironic considering a Lantern is kind of like a lamp, and AEDD is Hohenheim. It doesn't give a fuck about either of those, which is what I expected, but it's pretty funny.
Nah, it's fine. He's depressed. He's not thinking straight. It's okay. This isn't character for him. It's storytelling.
It really makes me wonder, is Heathcliff getting AEDD Hohenheim? But like,
I think so.
Are we getting AEDD Hohenheim in general, or is it ego? Like,
okay, I do want to get back to like analyzing the ID because I feel like we've been here for a bit, but there is one thing that's really funny about that. So when I saw this ID's the ID trailer image, not the video, just the image, I saw the word there is "You Are the Beast in the Forest." And I also saw, short brown hair, and my mind ignored everything else and went, oh my god, Hohenheim Heathcliff!
I saw your tweet where you were like, no other person does this more than Heathcliff. I was like, first of all, I don't agree, and secondly, what?
Yeah,
Does Frey know something I do not?
I thought it was really funny because I interpreted that as saying, like, congratulations, Heathcliff, you've done it. And then in practice with the context, it came off as, well, nobody deserves this more than Hohenheim Heathcliff.
Why didn't Heathcliff get the ID?
Why are they turning...
Frey is taking... Yeah, they're turning the freaking...
They're turning the war vets.
They're turning the Heathcliff's, Gregor. Do you understand me?
They're turning the Brits into roaches.
Yeah, pedophile vampires.
Whoa!
That's what he says.
Is that what he says?
Yeah. Pedophile vampires are running the state.
I never knew he said that. I thought you know what? I thought it ended with frogs gay. I'm just gonna
You turn the freaking frogs gay. There's pedophile vampires running America.
Oh my god. There's some current events we can get into that I'm gonna just put a hard line on and pivot from right now.
Good idea.
So,
streaming is a form of escapism.
Streaming is a form of escapism sometimes. So in anyway, the Survivor's Guild man, so we know that he wants to generate Lamp, and then he wants to transform that into Dazzle. Dazzle as well will make it so that he does not have to be slow when he is using his skills, which means that he's able to proc his benefits easier, but even then that's not too huge a deal because the procs are also dependent on that. Which means that when he generates Dazzle, that it's one of the turns where he is guaranteed to get his procs. It's not the only time, but he is guaranteed, which means that if you want to hit a certain enemy, let's say the skill 3 or skill 2, that is the time. Which, as I'm saying it out loud, makes me feel like this ID can get to one of its stronger states very easily. I said that Lamp turns into Dazzle once every 3 to 4 turns. You could get a really powerful skill 2 or a skill 3 in less than 3 to 4 turns on average.
Here's the thing. To get, like, optimal damage out of this guy, this is, like, the first time in a while, I think, where, like, truly optimal gameplay is, like, skill 3 into skill 2 next turn. Yeah. I feel like that was a thing earlier on in ID design, and it hasn't been back for a while. At least, like, explicitly. Usually it's just like, oh yeah, skill 3 is payoff, and like, the skill 2 is also good. But yeah, it's like, you directly want to go skill 3 into skill 2. Like, you lose a lot of value if you don't do Dazzle skill 3 into Dazzle skill 2.
I agree.
Is Newgrad good in Sinking Butterfly Team? Probably very good. I don't know about Linton. Like, Linton's good and all, but he's stupid and gains Clash Power on his skill 3, and it makes me sad.
So, considering that, I would actually say he might be better at Solemn Lament only because he has more means to build SP than Linton does, and Linton kind of just sucks it all away from himself. And Solemn Lament wants that SP. But that's only if the enemy has Dazzle at combat start.
Or Hong Lu multi-crack fast. Yeah, those are ones where you want to skill 3 into skill 2, but that's because it's charge, not like you gain a buff off of your skill 3. Which, I mean, I guess charge is a buff, but whatever.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting tangented, but like,
it's okay.
I think it's important to address the comparison of like Linton and this ID. I think that Hohenheim Gregor is going to be better at using Solemn Lament because his plus coin boost is, I guess it's not less conditional, but like, you don't have to risk consuming fucking 10 sinking. Because I fucking hate that effect so much. Oh my god, it's so dumb. And like,
it's tricky to work around. I agree.
It's just crazy to me that people glaze that ID so much when like, oh, here, by the way, to gain my plus coin boost, I'm going to ramp you down by 10 of the status that I like to. Like, okay, man, fuck you.
You know what, Mance is an aristocrat and he's sick. He needs his regular dose of anti-Lexapro.
Yeah. I
don't know people were glazing that ID either.
People got very mad at me for not being so hot on it a while ago.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Skill 2 is good. That is true.
The skill 2 is good.
Sinking count on that.
Remise is good. Remise is good.
If you're using Gloom Resonance specifically, then I think Hohenheim Gregor is better 100% of the time. That's my take.
I agree. Reason to use the skill 3 when Dazzle is active to fuel, I guess not skill 3 again, but skill 2. Coin
you
power.
You almost never want to be using skill 3 without Dazzle. I mean, if it's like your first skill, then use it, I guess, but you really, really, really want the Dazzle.
I'd say there's even a reason to avoid using the skill 3 on turn 1 if you can't Clash win. Only and only if you're in that odd state where you're trying to build Gloom Resin, and then you can just use your guard. But like beyond that, yeah, that's...
No, because if it's on your bottom slot, you can't use the guard, so you can't really save it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, skip it. Because it'll come back around, like, 3 to 4 turns, or 4 to 5 turns from now.
I mean, yes, but I think in that instance, I'd still just rather use the skill, because damage is damage.
That's fair, that's fair. Damage is what it's ultimately leading to.
And, like, if the sinking count is... Maybe it'll be +4 sinking count, I'm coping. But, like, if it's not like the actual burn and sinking effects are conditional based on Dazzle. So that's something for like turn 1 gaming.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's a skill 3 on a turn 1 is still ultimately going to be a skill 3, so you'll need to consider a lot before you decide whether or not to skip it. That all being said, we've got the general flow here. There are a lot of like sides to this dish, like Guardians of the Forest, but ultimately, you want to generate Lamp by doing the funny guard, resin, or just having Hohenheim exist in his natural state of mind for a while. Generate that as a passive buff, which I mean is a buff that you won't have to manage too much. Use the skill 2 or skill 3, ideally the skill 3, once you have Dazzle on deck, then you can empower the skill 2, and then you can try to juggle these, or when you need to re-up your Lamp more, then use the skill 1 or the guard. but I don't see a ton of instances, unless you really want to get bind or just need to go on the offensive, where you're going to use the skill 1. There may be several cases where you want to use the guard more often.
I mean, it seems like the skill 1's going to be, like, just fine.
Yeah.
If you're struggling for conditionals, the bind is nice. Like, it doesn't have no purpose, which is cool.
I would say it has no purpose, but I would say, like, it's in competition with the guard, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, this is Ujat Otis upscaling because of more panic types. I forgot she does that. I have her uptied,
Yeah.
but I don't have her leveled because she's fucking level 1 and EXP.
Yeah, they're leaning more into it.
But
I just...
I forget what the... I'll have to look at Ujat Otis again.
I've got her. I can give her a quick look-see. Sure,
I'm on the wiki.
Oh, okay.
It's with, like, blue sand, right?
I believe so? I genuinely do not remember.
With Shuid Fracture.
Let's find out. I'm looking at blue sand right now.
Vanguard.
She has got a bunch of things right now.
She does. She really does.
Oh, target is SP, drop it down. LCA fracture round, no. Ujat Vanguard.
She does have something with panic types, though, surely, right?
It was either that or Hey Shodan. Or it's a passive? Someone has something with panic types. There's a reason to stack panic types on enemies.
Yes, yeah. Okay, yeah. She gains Ujat Vanguard. Just for free. It's the panic type changes.
Oh, okay, so that's just for her. No, okay.
Or if they have a panic type changing effect. Okay, I mean,
okay.
It probably isn't that relevant. I thought it was more impactful.
Okay, now I'm pissed. I'm going to Heisho Don Quixote because I need to see this now. Because I'm pretty sure this exists. If this unit has burgeoning of horns, no. I don't give a shit about burgeoning of horns.
This team sucks.
Exalted command. Who gives a shit about exalted command?
This team sucks more.
Target is Shattermark. I was sure that this Don Quixote did more damage based on the number of panic types on the enemy. Like, wholeheartedly. Never mind. Well, no, not never mind. I'm just not seeing it right now, but I'm sure it has to exist.
What's the point of changing panic type if everyone has fixed panic and panic recovery?
You can stack them. You can stack them, and they apply. They apply certain effects. Sorry.
Yeah, usually there's an effect outside of the panic type changing that is valuable.
Yeah, because let's take a look at Dazzle. Apply the units without SP conditional to certain enemies that have SP but can't change their panic types.
Yeah, so just they lose defense level.
Yeah. So it still has an impact. That's the main idea. But, okay.
I do agree it kind of sucks. Like, a lot of bosses are immune to it, but they've kind of started to crack down on, like making statuses do less damage as well, so.
Which I think is good for design space.
Look at Heishodan Final Coin of Skill 3.
Final Coin of Skill 3. If target has any of the panic type changing effects, inflict +3 sinking count.
It should be plus 10% damage for every stack, max 30.
Oh, it's at the start. Nope, that's it. Coin 4. Target has any of the panic type changing effects.
Smith pointed that out.
10% chance, or 10% damage for every stack. Okay.
10% chance. Can you imagine 10% chance deal 10% more damage?
That would be terrible.
Season 1 fucking ID design.
Yeah, no, true. Okay.
That was poised before it was good.
Exactly. Anyway, I hope we see more of that. I feel like that's the sinking upscale, but we are nearly done with the vision of the ID. So, we know exactly how he scales up. We know what his main end goal is. There are a lot of little side effects to this ID, like getting additional pierce damage up whenever your pet Martin dies, or whenever like you want to try and get additional plus coin boost or Guardian of the Forest. In the end, the idea is that you let him be slow, you let him take hits, you let him clash with the fast enemies that no one else can clash with, and you benefit by stacking Gloom Resin and using the skill 2 after the skill 3.
Okay, one thing, I don't actually think you want him to take hits. Because depending on how much that Clashable Guard takes away from his max HP, he might be kind of a deceptively frail ID.
You are right. I guess when I said take hits, I more meant his ability to clash with folks that are faster means that he is the person that can more easily take that on. That doesn't mean he tanks. You are right about that. This man does not look like he is in a I want to live for a long time mood. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop. That's enough.
He's usually not. He is usually not in that kind of mood.
But the idea,
I think mark my words, if we get empty Pecatillums again, specifically of IDs that have like really high haste, I think this is an ID you really want. Oh my god, can you stop coming to saw?
Whoa! Whoa! Hello? You went robot.
I went robot?
You went robot for me for a second. I don't know if that's when you disconnected or what.
Huh, weird. Okay, well, everything should be fine again. I don't know why it keeps happening. That's really annoying.
Discord has connection issues. It happens.
This fucking is a great time for that to happen.
I know, right?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay, so you were saying.
Anybody listening to this stream while being in a Discord call is probably having a not very good time hearing those noises because it's turned off streamer mode.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Still?
It just didn't show me in the UI on Discord as being in the call. It's fine.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
If the defense level has no cap, it can turn into a strong tank. For every ally wearing ego gear,
So
defense level is like not that impactful, unfortunately.
defense level at most, if we assume he gets 1 for every ally, means he's getting 2 protection. And there can be caps. Just because they don't say there's a cap does not mean there is not one. There, in kit language, it usually comes up that way.
Here's the thing, like, especially what you mentioned about like using LCE song. I think people will maybe get confused. LCE song does not belong on a team where this guy is. LCE Faust does, and she like will contribute for burn, but then also kind of use fire fists. So, you know, that's it's tough. Where he fits very solidly is you ignore this passive because it doesn't really matter that much, and you run him on sinking.
You're right. You would only throw him on for story purposes. That's not even a joke.
Sinking, you know what? You'll get a defense level up because you're using Knight of Despair Roja. Ain't that nice?
That, you know what? That is true. But I think
really nothing to explain why he just has the Fairy Festival hand.
That's a good point.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be in his Uptie story, but there's nothing mechanically.
No, because he has no healing. He has no, like, oh, keep doing this over and over and you get a benefit. He doesn't have bleed. No, I think that's just a little accoutrement. And then Guardians of the Forest is also nice. I think we've talked about this idea as much as need be.
We've lost the plot. Why would we run him with Heisho?
Don't ask, you're gonna get an answer.
I don't understand what Heisho I'd be running this guy with. The IDs?
I guess, you know what? Heisho Dawn. Heisho Dawn, I think
like,
you would.
literally that's it. I don't think there's any other Heisho you'd want involved here.
Yeah. But no, I think we're ready.
Some IDs just have you gifts for fun. That's true. This is just such a distinct one that I think we've, you know.
Yeah. Huh? I think there are several different ego IDs at this point that we can make use of. That being said, I think it is now time to revisit the vision board and also revisit your art.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay, so let me load that sucker back up.
Hopefully I can just finish it up. I'm not gonna put like too much, because I don't want to be here for forever.
Yeah, I feel like we've done our due diligence pretty well, and I'm kind of ready to wrap this up myself. Okay, let's load in here.
Oh, wait, this is...
And bring up...
There we go.
Okay, vision board is here. Cool. Now let's
my little guy. Oh, there's my little guy. There we go.
La la. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get Heathcliff on deck. I called him Heathcliff again because it's purple. God damn it.
Just the most simple color association game happening for you.
I am purple Pavloved into Heathcliff, it would seem. Okay. Vision board here.
Who cares about team building, bruh? Oh, Escar. Okay, you're making a joke about the art. I was like, you were on the wrong channel if that is what you like actually believe.
Yeah.
This is like me.
That's funny. That's funny. Okay. So then
Start.
It's almost as if this guy doesn't have a phase 1, which I find really interesting. Cause
yeah, it's kind of just like you're either ramped or you're not.
Yeah. I guess if you want to scale
bind based on lamp, which is nice, but I don't think those conditionals are hard to fulfill anyways. Assuming his base speed range is like low, I would love to see a 2 to 3 speed range ID. It's been forever. Or even just a min speed of 2 has been forever.
that would be fun. I'd be down to a 1 to 3. I'm down for a 1 to 3. All right.
Oh, 1 minimum would be incredible, but I
Yeah.
think you kind of ruined the point of the self-bind, unfortunately.
This
I
is
think
true.
there has to always be a way to go down.
I know, this is true. Like, guaranteeing the 1 is like a privilege, not a right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess even then, you mainly want a very passive phase. I won't say he does it automatically, because you could say that just by using any skills after a certain point. We'll
This
say
is not gonna look very good, just a warning.
use guard slash.
Arm?
Can I do this?
It's like crossed.
We'll do it like this. Guard slash res. And then I'll just put it up here like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. To generate. You're having a fun time over there.
Dude, I don't. How much art have you tried to do? I'm curious, actually.
There was a phase where I spent like 3 to 4 months really trying to become an artist. And
Really?
yeah, like it was back when I was working in an office. But I spent like 3 to 4 months taking classes and lessons, and I got good at sketching. Like my my D&D party at the time. Well, not D&D. It was a different game called Monster of the Week. But I could get good enough to make something that was considered a human with actual intent, but I would never say that I got to the point of like, oh, someone who is clearly of some experience could do this, and definitely not market level. I just got too frustrated.
Yeah, I could never, like... I don't know. Again, I just, like... I don't even know what inspired me to do the thumb or so. I think I was just in call with Minty and was like, he looks cool. And I was really tired. And I was like, I'm gonna draw Leang or so. And I was wasted too, as you know I often am.
Yes, of course.
I was off my ass. And I was like, fuck it.
From the many drinking games we have played together.
Oh yeah, I get high and drunk all of the time.
But no, I think it's a lot easier if you know you're doing this for fun and not like trying to push yourself to a great degree beyond your own entertainment.
Yeah. That's what I would like to keep it as. And people seem to, oh my god. People
it's very
seem to
sweet.
enjoy it for whatever reason.
I think it's good. I think people enjoy you being like the scrappiness of it. I think it's a nice bit.
What is this, noodle arms? Look, man, arms are hard.
Arms are hard. It's hard to not make them noodles.
Yeah, like, how do mine work? Like, I'm looking at them, they're pretty noodly, but maybe that's just my natural build.
All right, phase 2. So phase 1, you're mainly just gonna be generating your lamp more than anything else. I think phase 2 is just learning to capitalize on the dazzle. Pretty much.
I think he's like, I don't know. He's complex in a way that I like. He seems very versatile.
He's got a lot of bells and whistles, basically. When getting haste, gain 1 clash power up. Instead, like, there's a lot of ways where, yes, getting to dazzle is the main deal, but like, if you use it right, you could also get plus coin boost, or you could get more clash power up, or more of this and that, which it's nice. It's not a ton, but it's appreciated.
Sorry, someone just said no bone density, drink more milk. I am lactose intolerant, thank you.
Wait, you are?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
I hear that we get a painful death or something like that.
Oh, yes. Oh, God. I haven't heard that in so long.
I haven't listened to it on account that it would probably hurt me.
On an account that would probably hurt you?
It would hurt me, like it would emotionally.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I shared that song with my roommate and she hated it.
Oh my god, you use Paint 3D? I just... Look, man. I work with what I have, and I'm not committed enough to this bit to buy, like, Clip Studio Paint.
Okay, second step is apply dazzle to enemies. I can just change that to the icon. That's simple as. Oh, let's get the dazzle icon also looks pretty raw. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's fun seeing the birds in Limbus.
Yeah, the birds are always a delight. It's almost like they're not like the mascots of Project Moon, but they come up often enough to where it's like your weird uncle that you know means well but will probably kill you is home.
Lei Hung.
Yeah, pretty much.
You literally just described Lei Hung.
This is true. Wait.
Well, no, you're from fucking. You can do the southern.
I can do the southern? Yeah, what do you need me to say?
Say the Lei Hung thing.
Oh, right, okay. I'll get to that super in a second. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
Oh my god, he's so... that was really intense.
He's so southern. No, it's true.
He is very southern.
Oh,
And I love that about him.
No, I really appreciate it. I keep thinking he's like a weird, really gruff guy, but then sometimes just Hank Hill if he were a little more mild-mannered. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, from Drake. Spin thrice and clap once. Say prescript fulfilled loud and clear to the next person who listens. God, this is gonna... I'm taking my headphones off because it's gonna twist the wire. 1, 2...
Prescripts.
3...
Prescripts is the new super chat meta.
Prescript fulfilled.
I need like a beautiful shade of teal here.
Sorry, loud and clear. Prescript fulfilled. It's 6 a.m. Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Esku. Were you saying something?
I know. No, I just said that like prescripts are the new super chat meta.
You're not wrong. I've gotten a few of those, and I think they've been fun so far. They're gonna be fun until they're not. I know that much.
I don't know why hands are so difficult to draw.
Oh, any artist in chat will gladly tell you.
I know. I just don't really know. Like, who made humans? That's a really philosophical question.
That is a very philosophical.
I don't want to broach. Like, I don't want to breach that right now, but it came up.
I have many questions for God on the regular as well.
Okay,
don't worry.
His hands should not be that fucking thin.
All right,
Oh my
apply this
God.
to enemies, and then use as a buff. Use as buff for... We'll say for skill 2 and skill 3. Ooh, let's do it like this. Oh, he's giggle maxing. God damn it. Gloom. Where's your gloom? Where's your gloom soldier? Where's your gloom soldier? Where is your... Oh, it's on the one named Gloom. Duh.
So for reference.
Uh-huh. Alright, throw this here. Throw this here.
Results.
And then phase... I don't think this guy even has a phase 3. It's a phase 2.5. What have you done? Okay.
Really not good hand. It's just a really not good hand.
He's giving a peace sign. That's fine.
He's not supposed to. He's not supposed to be doing that.
Alright. We'll say... Yeah, I don't think this guy has phase 3. It's a phase 2.5. It's like an extra... I really like saying the word accoutrement recently.
Define that for me?
It's kind of like a... It's kind of like a side. It's kind of like an
like
additional means.
Okay, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, icing on the cake.
Yeah, it's
chips with
a
museum.
garnish.
It's a garnish. Thank you. It's a garnish. Yes. Let's see, and then
Attempt 5 for drawing this hand.
use haste / S3 plus coin when for S2. I'll clean this up a little later. I'll clean this up when we get to
Yeah, I'm saying that too right now, but
Yeah?
about something else.
See, at the end of this, we're both gonna have something to post on Twitter. Isn't that nice?
I don't...
At the end of this, we're both going to have something to post on Twitter. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that is nice, Frey. That is nice. You're right. That is so nice.
Okay. Fuck fingers, I will never draw them on a hand. You could have just ended that with fuck fingers.
Ryoshu.
Exactly. Okay. So then, I think this is a different kind of vision board at the very least. Because with this one, I get to say phase 1 goes into phase 2, and then there's like this junction where like you might sometimes go into phase 3 or phase 2.5.
I'm actually pained. I don't think you understand. Like being okay, for me personally, I hate doing things I am bad at. However, if it's funny enough, and like the whole idea of the joke initially was just, hey guys, look at my art, it's really bad, but I'm pretending it's good. And then for some reason, people like responded to that Lei Hung art being like, wait, why are the hands actually good? I'm like, guys, you're missing the point. Like, you can laugh at me, it's fine. And then like people enjoyed it so much, where like I was like, okay, I'll keep going. And obviously I was asked to keep going by Minty, because she enjoyed seeing that as well.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a very wholesome addition. It's a nice little...
It's humanizing.
It's an accoutrement.
Because people don't, yeah. Because I'm just a cube.
Yeah, see? It's cubanizing.
Yeah. That's like a ring art form.
That's...
Look at that smoke. Wait, that's good.
Wait, that's a country in the West.
I'm trying to think what you're referring to.
Cuba.
Oh, I never would have got that. That was so far removed from what you said.
I don't think so. Cubanizing?
I guess not really. I zoomed out again, and now I am upset again.
And also... Oh, wait, I have an idea. I have a great
what's up?
idea. No, hold on. I need to... Well, first I need to save this as the... File... Save as... kit vision board underscore... Ho, Greg.
That's so mean. You don't have to call him that. That's not very nice.
It's okay. I'm naming him off of the popular Tower of God character, Ho.
Clearly I do not know Ball.
That's okay. Sometimes Ball knows you first. And then...
I think Sunil and I met at about the same time.
There you go, there you go. Yeah, I think we all of us kind of started hanging out together at the same time, didn't we? Like, to some degree?
No, I knew Sunil way before.
Oh, really?
Because we did a collab thing that never got published.
Oh, it was one of those.
Like,
Gotcha.
we didn't hang out, but like I knew him before. Basically anybody else.
Oh, that's sweet.
And then obviously APR.
Right.
I feel like these hands need at least a bit of...
And then here's what I do, chat. Chat, here's what we do. We take... Hear me out. We take this. And we put it on top. Don't worry about anything.
This looks like a hand turkey that a 5-year-old would do.
Okay. And then I gotta line this up.
This thing's gonna fucking gobble at me. And it's smoking a cigarette. Like this is a well-aged turkey. Okay, I need to change off this ring music. I'm gonna drive myself crazy.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I take
the
this.
Butterfinger music. Oh, thank God.
I take this, and then we set everything back. Whoa, okay, that was a lot. And then we paste it here. To new layer. And we scale it. The quality is gonna be shite, but that's fine.
I'm realizing Gregor is gonna be a bit of a brick here. But if I want to complete this in any reasonable amount of time, I'm going to have to commit to the brick.
You're gonna have to commit to the brick.
Yes. As in, he's going to have physique more similar to Merceau than Gregor.
I see. Then we make it, let's actually make it a little more, because now this is a vision board. This is dumb. What am I doing with my time? This is dumb.
What are you doing over there?
Don't look!
I'm not looking. I'm not.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you.
Like,
Can you zoom out for a second, please? Oh, Also, I just saw Minty gave you like a cube draw cam. That's sweet.
Yeah, this little goober I was talking about.
Oh, that's the goober. Can you zoom out?
Fine.
Okay, I might be getting delay. Hold up. I'm gonna go all the way.
I zoomed in to spite you initially.
Oh. That's funny. You should spite people. That's a funny thing to do.
That's how I started a career here.
Okay, there we go. And then
what
okay,
are you doing exactly?
Don't pay it no mind.
Chat, someone tell Unfray for me. Go spy Unfray. How do I like? He's gonna be really tall, and you know what? I think Gregor deserves it in at least one mirror world.
You know what? Yeah, he can have height. He can have height.
For once, the appeal of him will be lost a bit for some people, but I think it's fine.
You know what? He no longer has to be a short king. He can be a tall emperor.
Here's his like coattails.
This is not as good an idea as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm committing to it.
All ring members have different art styles.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I think this would get me killed in the ring, though. Like...
Okay, and then I'll take this because it already looks just wonderful. And paste it here.
Do his shoulders.
Why is it so small? No, delete it. Chat, what I'm trying to do is set up I don't know what I'm trying to do, but we're just letting this take its process. Okay, layers, transform. This might crash GIMP, just a heads up. Tools, transform tools.
How do you
3D transform.
It's like the lapel. It's like that little spike. Oh, God. What is happening?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I wanted to worry, but I've been told I can't. I'm making an executive decision. I'm going to create fog of war so that this part is blurred and I will not be worrying about it anymore. This part does not exist. Because his legs are too long and it upsets me.
All right. This is nothing in my opinion, but it's everything.
Shit. I should have. Fuck.
All right, here you go, Goo. I'm DMing you.
In a moment.
There you go.
Oh, now my fog of war is a different shit. Okay, so.
What is your fog of war? What are you?
It's fog of war.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So now this doesn't exist down here. It's like it's dramatic lighting.
I see. Okay.
What have you sent me? I'm going to name that whatever that is, and then show it to stream.
Sure.
Because I think that is the only appropriate name for that. This is what Frey has sent me. Which is just delightful.
It's a good time. We're having a good time.
Merwildescu did get killed by the ring. That means you either just watch that video or rewatch my videos like a lot of people do.
Damn. Good for them.
Fucking freaks.
Damn, it's parasocial enough to watch a YouTuber's video. Why watch it twice?
Yeah. It's like parasocial times 2.
Yeah, just like that image. Okay. That being said, I think I have done everything possible to juice anything out of these IDs, and I kinda usually take like a little nap after these because I run on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna tap out.
All right.
If you want to keep hanging out with chat, by all means, y'all. If you want to go over and hang with Escu,
in here, so
I think you've got to finish this. I don't see a way out of it.
At least have like a product I can post.
Yeah.
At least.
I understand. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'll work on getting a script ready for these IDs soon because they look really good, and we should have a kit review. And actually, I think 3 videos in the pipeline now. So keep watch for those. Thanks, Goo, for hanging out. This feels good. We might do it again next time. We'll see how it works out. And y'all have a great rest of your morning.
I mean, if the IDs keep being cool, which they by all means should.
I think so. All right, catch you guys later.